sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance. Crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand. Living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome to this NFC East showdown. We've got a game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders, and today should be a good one. We've got a lot of playoff stuff to talk about. Let's get that scoreboard up above my head set up here as well. We got to pick the right one. Here, let's see if that's the right one. Let's get this right. We're going to get this right out the gate here. There we go. Now we're good. Everything is set. Let's do this. All right, Charlie sees all. What's going on, Charlie? Michael, Umar, what's up? Welcome back again, my friend. Good to have you in here, Umar. Welcome back, man. You were here yesterday. I remember that. I told you shukran, Habibi. Let's pop out this chat. Beautiful day for football, says Susan Morgan. It is a beautiful day for football, isn't it? It is a beautiful day for football. We are live coming at y'all from San Antonio, Texas. So no horse in this race, but the Dallas Cowboys are going to be watching to see if the Washington Commanders drop a game here. That should open things up for the Dallas Cowboys to come in and possibly, maybe, fingers crossed, potentially get to the playoffs. Anyways, it's going to be difficult for the Dallas Cowboys to get there. So let's do this, guys. Before I break down these two teams, I have updated the playoff picture. You see that I updated it here. The Chargers are up where they're supposed to be. Broncos down at number 7 when it comes to the AFC side of things. The bubble, I have made some updates to as well. The Falcons are tied here with the Cardinals at 7-7 coming into this week right now. So those are the bubble teams, and these are the playoff teams as it sits right now. So this game that we got going on right here, right now, Philadelphia Eagles at Washington Commanders. Commanders are 9-5. Eagles are 12-2. Lions are 12-2, and the Vikings are 12-2, guys. What does that mean? Look, y'all, the Philadelphia Eagles have already clinched a playoff spot. You can see that because it's out here in gold. Gold, clinched. By the way, 5 teams have already clinched. The only spots available in the AFC left here are 6 and 7 for the Chargers and Broncos. So I've updated all of this on this side. The scores and the records are all correct over on both sides here. It must be on my end, says Dwight. Well, don't know what's going on there. Hope everything seems to be all right. Okay. Try to refresh your screen. Everybody can hear me fine, right? We're good on that side. Just give me a quick thumbs up if it all sounds good and we're good to go. Okay. Lions, number 1 in the NFC, guys. They will be playing a game today against the Chicago Bears. Eagles are playing today against the Washington Commanders. The Buccaneers, I'll be covering this game later. Thank you, Michael. And thanks for clearing that up for me, guys. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, Buccaneers, guys, I'm covering this game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Dallas Cowboys. I will be live for that one as well. Dallas Cowboys, believe it or not, have not technically been eliminated from the playoffs. Is there a chance they can get in? Yes. Is it a big chance? No. Playoff probability for our Dallas Cowboys is just 1%. We would absolutely need basically all of these teams ahead of us to either lose or tie all the way down. I think if the Dallas Cowboys lose this game, they will be eliminated this week. If the Dallas Cowboys lose this week to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they will be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, and that should clinch it for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers up here as well. Now, let's take a look at the NFC playoff picture and what that would look like. So right now, as it sits, the Detroit Lions are number 1. As it sits right now, they would end up getting the bye week, even though the Vikings are 12-2 as well. Lions are 12-2. Vikings are 12-2. Eagles are 12-2. They need this win. Vikings need the win against the Seahawks this week as well. If these two teams do get the win, we're still going to stay in the same spot. If the Lions lose, Eagles would end up in number 1. Vikings would be number 2. Anyways, there's, again, a million things that are going to happen. This will be updated come tomorrow's live stream. We do have a game tomorrow with the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints, so another playoff team playing tomorrow, playing this week. Man, this is stream number... It is the first game of Sunday, and this is already stream number 4 this week. We've got another live stream tonight for Sunday Night Football, so I'll take that break in between, and then we've got a stream on Monday. Okay, so this is the NFC playoff picture as it sits right now. We'll get to that later in the game, but first, let's take a look at the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be the Philadelphia Eagles for the rest of the season, all divisional matchups. They've got the Washington Commanders. Next week, Dallas Cowboys got to go play Philadelphia, and then they will play against the New York Giants. Philadelphia Eagles, guys, are coming into this game as the number 1 team in the NFL. They are ranked number 1 in the league by the NFL Network. NFL.com has them ranked as number 1. Points per game, they are top 10. They score the 8th most points per game, 26.4 points per game. Yards per game, top 7. They are sitting at 6th in the NFL, almost 400 yards per game, dude. That's crazy. The Philadelphia Eagles offense has been solid. Their defense has been even better, believe it or not. Yards per play, 11th in the NFL. Third down efficiency, 7th in the NFL. And red zone efficiency, again, a top 12 team in every single category this year offensively. For the Philadelphia Eagles, Saquon Barkley contributing big time. A.J. Brown coming back into the lineup after facing some injury time. Devontae Smith getting healthy at the right time. And this Eagles offense is starting to get healthy at the right time. Most teams are getting hurt going the other way at this time. Let's take a look at the other side. Well, thank you, Raya. I appreciate that. All right, on the other side, guys, let's take a look at this. Points per game. Defensively, points per game allowed. No team as better at stopping opposing offenses than this Philadelphia Eagles defense. Just look at those numbers, man. First, second, fourth. Top 5 in every single category. Top 3 in 4 out of the 5. Points per game allowed for the Philadelphia Eagles defense, less than 18 points per game. Yards per game allowed, under 300 yards per game allowed. Yards per play allowed, holding teams to 4.7. What up, Guppy? Third down efficiency, second in the NFL, giving up a success rate to opposing offenses at just 34.1%. And then, of course, the red zone efficiency for the Philadelphia Eagles defense, top 5 team, success rate to opposing offenses, less than 50%. So when teams get inside the red zone, more often than not, they end up not scoring touchdowns. Crazy numbers for the Philadelphia Eagles defense. Let's take a look at the offense here really quick for the away team, and then, of course, we'll take a look at the home team as well. But the Philadelphia Eagles, we'll start with the Philadelphia Eagles here. Offense for Philly will start through Jalen Hurts. So far this season, guys, Jalen Hurts has 2,892 passing yards coming into Week 16. He ranks 20th in the NFL in that category. He is 18th. He has 18 touchdowns this season, which is good for 13th in the NFL, and just 5 interceptions, so he has been protecting the football pretty well. Now, Jalen Hurts is doing what he needs to do as far as, what good quarterbacks are supposed to do, but really the engine that runs this Philadelphia Eagles offense right now is Saquon Barkley, guys. Saquon Barkley, he is first in carries, 285 carries this season. That is the most out of any running back in the NFL, more than Derrick Henry, more than Jonathan Taylor, more than anyone else you want to put on that list, more than Josh Jacobs, whoever you want to consider. Saquon Barkley right now is the rushing king for 2024. He also has not just the most carries, but the most rushing yards on those carries, 1,688 rushing yards, guys. 1,688 rushing yards, that is the most in the NFL. He's got 11 rushing touchdowns as well. That's tied for 7th. That is one category where he could possibly step it up. But it is a great season so far for Saquon Barkley, and the season isn't over, guys. All right, A.J. Brown on one side, Devontae Smith on the other. We're going to have Jahan Dotson as the wide receiver 3, Dallas Goedert as your main tight end today. Actually, that will need to be updated. Dallas Goedert is on IR, guys, so we're probably not going to see him for the rest of the season. Don't know how that slipped through the cracks. So Grant Calcaterra is going to be the starting tight end for the Philadelphia Eagles offense We'll see if I can't get that updated. Okay, from left tackle to right tackle, the offensive line for the Philadelphia Eagles, guys. Oh, UAX saying that Barkley's going to get shut down today. Logan saying, again, hurts his average. All right. All right, I see you guys. Boys fans need Washington to lose today. That's true, Logan, but it's going to take more than Washington losing. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to have to win. The Minnesota Vikings will need to win against the basically everyone above the Dallas Cowboys needs to lose right now. That is a plus without Goddard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hurts is not average, says Michael and Marco and family. Interesting. I'll let you guys hash that out over there. I'm just reading comments right now. I will let you guys hash that out in the comment area. Don't be too aggressive out there, but have some fun. Okay, guys, let's take a look over here from left to right. Jordan Mailata, left tackle. Left guard is Landon Dickerson. At center is Cam Jurgens. Right guard, Mekhi Becton. And right tackle, Lane Johnson. The offensive line is 100% healthy. That is good news for the Philadelphia Eagles. The only player on this list where I made the oopsie is over here with Dallas Goedert, who will be out probably for the rest of the season. Okay, quick look here at the defensive side of the football for the Philadelphia Eagles. Left defensive end today will be Milton Williams as your left defensive end. Your nose tackle in this 3-4 off defensive formation, Jordan Davis. Right defensive end, Jalen Carter. Your 4 linebackers in this group right here. From left to right, weak side to strong side here. Weak side linebacker is going to be Nolan Smith Jr. Zach Bond as your left inside linebacker. Nakobe Dean as your right inside linebacker. And Josh Sweat as your strong side linebacker today. Now, good news for the last time we covered the Philadelphia Eagles, he was out. Darius Slay Jr. will be in today, so Darius Slay is good to go. Quinion Mitchell is good to go. Reed Blankenship, your free safety, and C.J. Gardner-Johnson, your strong safety. That will be the defensive side here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's take a look at the home team. Let's take a quick look at the home team. Take a look at this schedule here really quick. The Washington Commanders schedule for the rest of the season, guys. So Washington does have to play against the Philadelphia Eagles today. They are hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a home game for them. Then they get Sunday Night Football next week versus the Atlanta Falcons. Don't know if I'll cover that game. I might cover that game because both of these teams will be fighting for a spot to make playoffs probably. My money's going to be on the Philadelphia Eagles today, guys. I'd like to see the Washington Commanders win just because I do like Jaden Daniels. But for the Cowboys need the Commanders to lose. The Cowboys need the Commanders to lose twice here. Actually, best case scenario for the Dallas Cowboys is if the Falcons and the Commanders draw here in Week 17, and then the Cowboys get the win against the Commanders. But tonight, the Cowboys will need to beat the Buccaneers to even have any kind of hope. Let's take a look at the stats here for Washington. Top 10 team. They are ranked a top 10 team in the NFL. Offensively, guys, they're kind of a sleeper team. I feel like a lot of y'all or a lot of people have overlooked the Washington Commanders and how good they have been. But offensively, they are a top 10 team in basically every category here. Points per game for the Washington Commanders, they are 6th in the NFL, 28.3 points per game. Yards per game, they are 5th in the NFL, just shy of 3 3/4, just shy of 375 at 373.9. Yards per play, guys, they are 9th in the NFL, under 6 yards per play, but they're tied with a lot of teams with that category at 5.8. That's a bit of a misnomer, so just keep that in mind. Third down efficiency, a top 10 team in third down efficiency offensively. They pick up those third down situations, y'all, on 45% of third downs. And then red zone efficiency here for the Washington Commanders. Red zone efficiency, top 10 as well at 60%. Pretty good numbers for Washington offensively. Where they struggle and where I see them struggling today against this Philadelphia Eagles offense is the defense that has some serious blemishes here, especially inside the red zone. Washington Commanders red zone defense is bottom 3 in the NFL. They rank 29th in the league when it comes to red zone efficiency defense. They give up a success rate to opposing offenses, giving up a success rate to opposing offenses at 65%. That is insane. Terrible numbers for the Washington Commanders defense there. But not so bad in yards per game. They do They are a top 12 team in that category. 312 yards per game is what they averaged. Number 16 when it comes to points per game allowed. 321 yards per game allowed. 22 points per game allowed. Yards per play allowed. It's not even really worth talking about, right? When you look at the offense, you can look at this and say, man, that is a nice, healthy, deep green salad of top 10 numbers. When you look at the other side, at the defensive side, you're like, that's getting to the bottom of the pyramid there. You don't want to be in that category. Washington Commanders defense, surprisingly, is not as good as we expected it to be. Dan Quinn is the head coach of that team. He was the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys on those years where Trayvon Diggs had the most interceptions on the team in franchise history. And the same time when Deron Bland had the most pick sixes. So those defensive schemes that Dan Quinn dialed up with the Dallas Cowboys do not seem to be working here with the Washington Commanders. Of course, he does have other personnel, and he's probably giving a lot of that duties and responsibilities to his additional coaching staff, but kind of surprising that Dan Quinn's defense here with the Washington Commanders has not been as good as advertised coming into this one, I guess I could say. All right, let's take a look at the offense here for the Washington Commanders. Commanders offense today, guys, and let me refresh this because I had the thought that Zach Ertz would be healthy. It looks like he is. He was questionable coming into today's game. Looks like Zach Ertz will be available for today's contest. But Jaden Daniels is the heart and soul of this offense right now, him and Brian Robinson for sure. But we'll get to Brian Robinson in a second. Jaden Daniels, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about him for a second. 3,045 passing yards, 17 passing touchdowns, just 6 interceptions to go with that. Drafted out of LSU earlier this year. He's 24 years old, guys. He is having a fantastic rookie campaign. Just a few more weeks, man. If he can break 4,000 passing yards, that would be wild. Anyways, let's take a look over here. The bad side to what's going on here with the Washington Commanders offense, guys, and the Washington Commanders team as a whole. They have lost 3 out of the last 5 games. 2 of those losses coming to division rivals there. They lost to the Philadelphia Eagles and they lost to my Dallas Cowboys. That was 4 and 3 weeks ago, respectively. They are coming off of back-to-back wins against the Tennessee Titans and the New Orleans Saints. But the last time that the Washington Commanders played the Philadelphia Eagles, the Commanders lost that game 26-18. So that was at Philly. This time it is in Washington. We'll see what happens in this one. I am going to firmly stand and say the Philadelphia Eagles should win this game. 19-2. Yesterday was a productive stream. Says Germ, hey, man, we're slowly growing. We're slowly growing. I'd like to continue to push and see how far we can get on the subscriber count. But really, man, I think the most important thing is that we just get you guys all the snaps and the covers and the coverage that you're looking for here. Glad to see your channel is rising as it should. Thank you, UAX. Appreciate that, man. Junior R saying number 5, Offensive Rookie of the Year. That is correct, Junior R. I do see Jaden Daniels or Bo Nix being one of those guys this season for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Almost got benched earlier in the season. Almost got the coach fired. Average at best, says Logan. Ooh. I don't know, Logan. I'm going to disagree with that, man. Push into bush, says Lobotomy Scam. Interesting name. All right, guys, let's finish up this pregame here. So, it is very possible that Jaden Daniels can be Offensive Rookie of the Year. I believe there's a good chance of that. Next to him, guys, we've got Brian Robinson Jr., going to be wearing number 8 today. He does have 159 carries coming into today's game. Has yet to break 1,000 rushing yards, but if he can pick up 300 yards between now and the end of the season with 3 games left to go, he would have a 1,000-yard rushing campaign, which is interesting considering the fact that he has been splitting time with Austin Eckler, but Austin Eckler is now on IR dealing with concussion symptoms. He remains in the concussion protocol as well, so Austin Eckler will not be playing today. We will see Brian Robinson Jr. and Jeremy McNichols as the main running backs here for the Washington Commanders. Top pass catchers here for Washington. Terry McLaurin is going to be your number 1 wide receiver. Olamide Zaccheaus will be the wide receiver 2. KJ Osborne is out today. And De'Ami Brown, not Noah Brown, will be playing today for the Washington Commanders offense. Also, Zach Ertz lined up at tight end over here will be one of your pass catchers today. I do like Zach Ertz for fantasy football purposes. I think he would be a good one to fire up in Week 16. All right, guys. Offensive line here for the Washington Commanders. From left to right, like we do. From left to right, guys, we've got Brandon Coleman as the left tackle. We're going to have Nick Allegretti as the left guard. At center will be Tyler Biadasz. Right guard, Sam Cosmi, and right tackle will be Andrew Wiley. Now, there's a first name you can set your watch to, says Johnny. Johnny Unitas. Johnny Bravo? Thanks, Andrew. I should do the NBA too, and I plan to, but I won't do it on Football Nation. I got to create a sister channel and figure out how to run that one. Christina checking in saying, woo football. Mwah, the gorgeous Christina. All right, guys, let's take a look at the defense here. Let's take a look at the defense here of the Washington Commanders. Now, from left to right, we will have Clelin Ferrell. Cleland? I don't know, man. Clelin, and I've done this one before, but I'm calling him Clelin Ferrell because that's what it looks like to me. Anyways, so Ferrell's going to be lined up at left defensive end. Daron Payne will be your left defensive tackle. Jerzon Newton, the right defensive tackle. And Dorrance Armstrong, the ex-Dallas Cowboy, lined up at right defensive end. This time it's a 4-3 defense. It looks different than the Philadelphia Eagles' 3-4 defense. Did you notice that? Did you see the difference in the two? 4-3 defense, 4 defensive linemen, 3 linebackers. The away team, 3-4 defense, 3 defensive linemen, 4 linebackers. You see the difference in that? These different defensive formations have pros and cons to both. Pros and cons to both, but let's finish the Washington Commanders here. So those are the 4. Ferrell, Payne, Newton, and Armstrong are going to be your 4 up front. Your 3 linebackers today, Frankie Louvu, Bobby Wagner, Dante Fowler. That is weak side to strong side. Frankie Louvu, weak side. Bobby Wagner, middle linebacker. And Dante Fowler will be the strong side linebacker. Your 2 safeties for this Washington Commanders defense, guys. Your 2 safeties today, we're going to have Quan Martin as the free safety and Jeremy Chin as the strong safety. And your 2 corners, your left corner is going to be Benjamin St-Juste. And on the other side will be Marshawn Lattimore. What's going on, Peter? Thanks, Peter. I'm doing my best, bro. I am doing my best, sir. All right, guys, that is this team in a quick nutshell. We also talked about the Philadelphia Eagles here in a quick nutshell. Let's take a quick head-to-head comparison here between these 2 quarterbacks. So I'm going to try to step out of the way here, let you guys take a look at this. Jalen Hurts, so far this season, 2,892 passing yards. For those of you who are saying that Jaden Daniels is mid, why don't you take a look at these stats here really quick. Got more passing yards than Jalen Hurts, got more rushing yards than Jalen Hurts as well. Where he has struggled just a little bit is in the touchdown category, but he has protected the football way more than Jalen Hurts as well. Mind you guys, remember this. Jaden Daniels is a rookie quarterback. So the fact that he has less touchdowns, I get that. But compared to an elite quarterback or so-called elite quarterback like Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels should not have more passing yards and rushing yards than Jalen Hurts in those categories. He also has a higher completion percentage. So, I don't know, man. Based off of these numbers alone, what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Who has the potential to have the greater career out of these 2 guys? Hurts or Daniels? What do y'all think on that? Who will have the better career when it's all said and done? Hurts or Daniels? What do y'all think? I don't know, man. Okay, so I think that Jaden Daniels has a ton of potential. Jalen Hurts has been to a Super Bowl. By the way, I'm going to say this again, and I've said this in streams before. Did you know that like the last 19 quarterbacks who went to the Super Bowl and made their Super Bowl debut and lost their first time going to the Super Bowl, none of them ever even made it back to the Super Bowl game? That goes all the way back beyond Donovan McNabb, guys. So, not to mention another Eagles great quarterback, but I just thought that that would be interesting. Lobotomy saying Daniels has a stronger foundation. Robert Susan saying Daniel Crum saying Jalen Hurts. Hail the Skins, says Mad Steve. All right, guys, so I think we're kind of on the same page. That's not to try to take away from Jalen Hurts, but I will say, wasn't he benched and replaced by Tua in college, and then he left? He had such a terrible game that he got benched, and then Tua came in and filled for him. I'm pretty sure that's an actual narrative around that story there. College history for Jalen Hurts. Anyways, let me step out of the way so you can see this one more time before we start breaking down some other statistics for y'all there as well. Y'all got your fill on that? Y'all ready to look at some other stuff? Okay, let's look at some other stuff. All right, for those of you checking in right now, if you weren't here at the very start of this live stream, this is the playoff picture as it sits right here, right now, today. If the season were to end today, the only thing that has changed, if the season were to end right now, the only thing that has changed, the Chargers have stepped up over the Broncos. The Ravens got a divisional win over the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Chiefs beat the Texans. Texans lost Tank Dell. That's really all that's happened this week. All the games that we saw this week were exclusively AFC matchups. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but so far the only games that we have seen today or up to today have been all AFC playoff games. Chiefs and Texans. We had on Thursday Night Football, Chargers and Broncos. The Chargers won that game. Then we had the Chiefs and the Texans at noon yesterday. Texans lost. Chiefs got the win. We also saw the Steelers and the Ravens go head-to-head yesterday, and the Ravens got that win over the Pittsburgh Steelers, but that did not change the standings in that division. So they've still got some stuff to hash out. These could change. The Chiefs probably locked in to win that division or win that conference right now. The Broncos at risk of falling out of the playoffs altogether with other teams on the outside looking in, trying to get in right now. Let's see what happens with the AFC for the rest of the season. Today, we are going to focus on NFC teams, and that's what I'm excited about. So for the rest of the week, we're going to be we covered 3 AFC games, and then the rest of this week we'll cover 3 NFC games. The 3 games that we're going to be covering, 2 today, 1 tomorrow. Those games are going to be the game that you're checked into right now. Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Eagles at 12-2, tied with the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings for championship on the NFC side. Eagles Commanders. Guys, this is going to be a good one right now. Commanders are 9-5, second in the NFC West. Dallas Cowboys still have a chance to try to catch up. A slim chance, but a chance nevertheless. So that's the game that we got at hand right now. After this game, we will be covering the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are sitting at number 3. They have yet to clinch this division. This division is up for grabs, just like the NFC West. So the NFC South, NFC West, number 1 teams there are 8-6. Both of them are sitting at AF6, 8-6, and we've got teams on the bubble. So bubble teams, NFC West, NFC West. So we've got the Seahawks and the Cardinals. Seahawks have the same record as the LA Rams. They've lost some extra divisional matchups. The Rams need to get a win today. The Atlanta Falcons are sitting at 7-7. If the Atlanta Falcons can get a win today and the Buccaneers lose to the Dallas Cowboys tonight, that will move the Falcons into the playoffs. Buccaneers will go down. Cowboys should move up a couple spots there as well, depending on what happens with the 49ers and the Dolphins today. So a lot of stuff going on today, and you guys are going to catch it here on Football Nation. I hope you guys stick around. We should have kickoff here any moment. It is 12 o'clock. By the way, once again, the NFC playoff picture as it sits right now, Detroit Lions would get the bye week. That means whoever out of 4-5 wins that game will end up going to face Detroit. And then down here, the other teams that are sitting 3-6 and 2-7 would avoid that game against the Detroit Lions. We'd have this set up down here at the bottom. All right, guys, Dino saying, let's go. I'm waiting for action here. Let me refresh my page just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Still no kickoff here yet, ladies and gentlemen. We should have it any moment, though. Let me refresh this page. All right, guys. Hello from Masaltan, says Sally. What's going on, Sally? Hey, yo, let's get that turned off now. All right, y'all. How did that happen? Refresh this page one more time. There we go. Okay, no kickoff yet, guys. I will get you every snap, every play, and every down as soon as I see it happening. So stick with me. Hang tight. Let's have some fun today. Happy Sunday to you guys. Happy Sunday to you guys. All right, 74% of y'all think that the Eagles will win this game. Let's end this poll. Who will score the first touchdown today? Who will score the first touchdown today, guys? Who do y'all think it's going to be, Commanders or Eagles? Surprised that we're still in a commercial break and that we haven't had a kickoff just yet. Normally on Sundays, I feel like they typically get things started right on time. Susan saying, go Commanders. Our native Eagles fan here, Kelly. What's going on, Kelly? Hi, good to have you in here. Our boy Lou has to be out there somewhere. Philadelphia Eagles. I'm with you guys right now. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. Can y'all believe it? I will be covering the Dallas Cowboys game later. I am rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles so that the Washington Commanders can get in. A Dallas Cowboys fan rooting for the Eagles, you know it's bad, guys. You know it's gotten bad for the Dallas Cowboys when we root for the Philadelphia Eagles today. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Sorry, I almost threw up saying that. Oh, brutal. Hey, Kelly, no worries. You do what you got to do. I will be here all day long. Actually, we're going to take that break in between those two games. But first season as the Commanders head coach for Dan Quinn. He is 52-47 overall in his career record. It's his 22nd year in the NFL coaching. No kickoff just yet. It looks like Jaden Daniels does have his helmet on right now. So it looks like the Philadelphia Eagles are going to start by kicking this football off to the Washington Commanders, guys. So there we go. We get the kickoff. That is going to bounce in the landing zone. No, it is not. There's a flag on the play short of the landing zone. We should get this football up to the 40-yard line then. If that's the case, we should have a 1st and 10 at the 40. Let's switch over to our live drive chart over on the right-hand side. Let's refresh this page. Should have a 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. And on the right-hand side, I will get you all of the stats for y'all. Okay. All right, guys, 1st and 10. What am I looking for? Scoreboard. Stat board. That's what I'm looking for. All right, guys. 1st and 10 from the 40. Shotgun formation. Trips to the right. There is the snap. Looking right. Pump fakes. Winds up. Overthrows a wide open player on the right-hand side. Incomplete pass intended for Olamide Zacchaeus. That brings up a 2nd down. 2nd down coming up here. 2nd down coming up here. Refresh this one more time. Sorry, guys, getting myself situated. We got a 2nd down and 10 coming up. 2nd down and 10, shotgun formation. There's the snap, dropping back. Jaden Daniels in the pocket, winds up, throws. Is that? No! It is incomplete. The pass there intended for Jamison Crowder. This will bring up a 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10 coming up right here. So a 3rd down and 10. The Washington Commanders facing a quick 3 and out. Let's see if they can pick this one up here. Make a quick adjustment on my, there we go. Here's the snap on 3rd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Jaden Daniels winds up, and Jaden Daniels connects on that play. That looks like it's good enough for a 1st down. Where are they going to mark it? They're marking it short, guys. They are marking it short. Unbelievable. A 4th down and 1 coming up. I would question the placement of that football. Let's watch it one more time. He goes forward. It does not go out of bounds. No, the knees do go down early. That is the right call by the officials. So a 4th down and 1. And it looks like they are going for it, guys. It looks like they are going for it. Let's see if they can get this. There's the snap and a handoff. Brian Robinson runs into his own players on 4th down. The Philadelphia Eagles get the turnover on downs. 1st down for Philly. What's up, Arounge? Welcome back, homie. So the Philadelphia Eagles get the first down quickly there. A 3 and out. They tried to go for it. Turnover on downs. First down for Philadelphia. Here we go, guys. So the Philadelphia Eagles, good for them. They get the football. A 1st and 10 coming up from the 49-yard line. Let's see what Philly dials up here. 1st and 10 coming up for Philadelphia. How are y'all doing out there? Y'all said that the Eagles would be the first team to score. The Eagles are taking over inside of Washington territory to start their first drive. Retrospect saying, fly, Eagles, fly. Here we go, 0-0 pistol formation from the 49. Fakes the handoff, a little play action, winds up and throws that football behind A.J. Brown. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10 brings up a 2nd down. So 2nd down coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. I wonder, man, can Philly get the job done here? So they are favorites to win this one. And not like huge favorites either, man. The Washington Commanders are 4-point underdogs. I thought it would have been a bigger spread than that, but it looks like the home field advantage, they're getting some extra perks for that. So shotgun formation. Jalen Hurts takes the snap, handoff to Saquon Barkley around the left-hand side, a 5-yard, 10-yard, 15, 20. A big gain there of 19 yards for Saquon Barkley. First down, Philadelphia. First down for the Philadelphia Eagles. Football now up to the 30-yard line of the Washington Commanders. So no, I hate the Eagles, says Arounge. Well, touchdown Browns, says my trigger. Ah, that's right. We do have other football games on right now. Let's go ahead and bring that up for y'all. On the right-hand side, y'all can see the scores around the NFL. Refresh that page for y'all one time. 1st and 10 from the 30. There's the snaps in the pocket. Now Jalen Hurts shoots to the end zone over the head of A.J. Brown. Shot to the end zone, incomplete. Guys, that brings up a 2nd down and 10. So 2nd down coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. 2nd down for Philly. At the bottom of the screen, guys, we've got all of these scores across the NFL. This hasn't populated just yet. Someone said touchdown for Cleveland, but I haven't seen it. Anyways, incomplete pass there. Other football games, ew, says Germ. I've got those down at the bottom right-hand side of the screen for you guys. Here we go, y'all. We've got a shotgun formation. We got a 4-man rush. Let's see if they bring the blitz. Now they're showing blitz on one side. They will hand that football off. Philadelphia Eagles do hand that football off to Kenneth Gainwell on 2nd down and 10. A gain of 1 brings up a 3rd down and 9, so 3rd down coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. Can the Washington Commanders hold them to just 3 yards or less? Can they hold them to just 3 yards or less? The score is still 0-0, guys. Haven't seen any action on my screen. 13 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. 13:28 left to go. This game is on Fox. You're watching Football Nation. Shotgun formation from the 29. The line to gain is the 20. There is the snap dropping back on the scramble. Jalen Hurts on the run. He gets up to about the 22-yard line. That'll bring up a 4th down here. So 4th down coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. But there's a flag on the play. Uh-oh, this is going to be a holding, guys. It's going to be a defensive holding. You know what that means. It is an automatic first down, Philadelphia. First down for the Philadelphia Eagles on the offensive holding there, guys. That'll bring up a 1st and 10. That'll put them inside the red zone on that offensive holding penalty. Actually, it should have been a face mask. That looked like a face mask to me. Anyways, it's going to be a first down here. So first down for the Philadelphia Eagles at the 18. First down for Philly. Pistol formation from the 18-yard line. There's the snap and a handoff. Saquon Barkley goes forward. Inside the 10. Bouncing off players. Gets inside the 5. Down at the 5. First down. Philadelphia. First down. Hi, everyone. Lost my Wi-Fi, says Bob S. Welcome back, Bob S. The disc golf saying the Washington Comanches. Where's the suspenders today, says AJ Moore. I didn't want to do the stripper thing. What's going on, guys? My name is Mario Manuel. You're watching Football Nation. Some of y'all like to call me Starchy Banana. First and goal. There's the snap. There's the handoff to the right-hand side. Up the middle. A gain of just 3 brings up a 2nd down and goal. So 2nd and goal coming up right here Thank you, Scott Williamson. 2nd and goal. 11:30 left to go here. Shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap. On 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line, Jalen Hurts takes it. He hands that off to Saquon right up the middle. Touchdown, Philadelphia Eagles. All right, guys. So touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles. Saquon Barkley with the 2-yard run. Saquon Barkley with the 2-yard run. At this point, Robert, I can't really help it, man. We try. But honestly, the fact that this gave me away about 37 words ago, it's like 30 seconds ahead of me. And I understand why Grassi and the posse and all of them do the manual score. Good? Are they saying that kick was good? It definitely didn't look good to me, not from here. Anyways, switch this game to the Jets and the Rams. Well, if you're interested in knowing what's going on over there, why don't we take a quick look at that game. That game is actually 0-0 with 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the first. So not a lot of action. We do still have 11:15 left to go in this one. All right, guys, that drive was only a 50-yard drive. They started that drive at the 49-yard line of the Washington Commanders. Let's take a quick look and talk about this one more time. Okay, guys, welcome to Football Nation. Let's take a look at the Eagles one more time. The Eagles are coming into this game ranked the #1 team in the NFL. The #1 team in the NFL, guys. They are 8th when it comes to points per game, 26.4 points per game. They are coming out of that last drive after having scored a touchdown and the extra point attempt being good. The score is 7-0. We are in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back, we are going to have kickoff as the Philadelphia Eagles will kick back off to the Washington Commanders. Yards per game, guys. 6th in the NFL in yards per game, 373 yards per game. Yards per play, they are 11th in the league, 5.7 yards per play offensively. They're looking pretty good on that opening drive. Didn't even have to face, I don't know how many did they face a 3rd down? I'll tell you right now. About to find out. 3rd down. 0-1 on 3rd downs. Ah, that's right. They got that penalty. So they did face 1 3rd down. They actually did not convert, so they are 0% on 3rd down efficiency as of today. But 3rd down efficiency overall, offensively for the Philadelphia Eagles, they are a top 7 team, 44%, almost 45% success rate on 3rd downs. How about that red zone efficiency, also being a top 12 team? Defensively, though, is where the Philadelphia Eagles shine, and Jaden Daniels is going to have to get creative to beat this defense. Look at those numbers, guys. That is green across the board over here, man. Green across the board. They are first in points per game, yards per game, and yards per play. They are #1 in the NFL in all 3 of those categories, giving up just 17.6 yards per game. They only allow 275 total yards per game, and they only allow opposing offenses to 4.7 yards per play. They are #2 when it comes to 3rd down efficiency success rate for opponents. Opposing offenses against the Philadelphia Eagles only have a success rate of 34.1% on 3rd downs against this defense, and their red zone efficiency is top, guys, top 5 for sure. Now, offensively, there is a good chance that this offense for the Washington Commanders, who is about to get the football, we do have kickoff right here, right now. They're about to send this football over to this Washington Commanders offense. There is the kick. This one is going to be returned from the 10, the 20, the 25, the 30, around the corner, the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50, the 45 across midfield, and a huge return there for the Washington Commanders. Wow, that was a huge return right there. Was that Luke McCaffrey? It was McCaffrey on that kick return. Big return there. And now we are about to get this offense out on the field for the Washington Commanders. Let's bring up that drive chart for you guys and get y'all some numbers. All right. Here we go, guys. So they're going to start this drive at the Philadelphia Eagles 43-yard line. The Washington Commanders in great field position here. 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Shotgun formation waiting for the snap. Jaden Daniels directing Terry McLaurin in motion right there. There's the handoff to the running back. This one will go back to the line of scrimmage. Whoa! Whoa! Did he fumble that football? Oh my goodness! I think there was a fumble on the first play of this drive, guys. There was a handoff on that play, and Brian Robinson gets the football stripped out of his hands. It is recovered by the Philadelphia Eagles. First down, Philadelphia. Unbelievable. Whoa, not what I was expecting there. There goes the fumble. Let's effing go. Wow. Lou, thanks for checking in, bro. Welcome, man. So, I was just about to talk about how good, and we were just talking about how good that Philadelphia Eagles defense is. Now that we've seen these defenses going head-to-head, guys, why don't we take a look at those head-to-head comparisons for these defenses? Look, y'all, we talked about it. The Commanders' defense is not nearly as good as this Eagles defense. Let's take a look at the Eagles defense as they got their 17th turnover of the season. That should help improve this rating that is sitting at 14th. Let's see how much higher up the ladder they can climb in this game. Yards allowed per game, the Philadelphia Eagles defense allows the least yardage per game. When you break that down between passing and rushing yards, they are top 7 when it comes to rushing defense and number 1 when it comes to passing defense. Look at that, guys. They give up just barely 100 yards on the ground, and through the air, they don't even give up 175 yards through the air. They are top 10 when it comes to sacking the quarterback and top half of the table when it comes to turnovers forced. I am not surprised that the Eagles got a stop in this game. I am surprised that it came after such a huge play from Luke McCaffrey. That is just not fair to that young man, and this Philadelphia Eagles defense is standing up tall right now. They've got it going on. Now, on the other side, look at the blemishes that we see here. Outside of the top 20 in a lot of categories when it comes to turnovers forced, this Commanders defense is not good at getting the football back. When it comes to rushing yards per game, they are a bottom 7, bottom 8 team, and when you go up against a Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts on the other side, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get chopped up right now, and that's what's happened. So far in this game, the Washington Commanders have just 9 yards, and on the other side, the Philadelphia Eagles have 44, getting the football back with another short field. Commanders looking like they are in trouble. Okay, let's get back to it. So that football was fumbled. We've got 11 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. 11 minutes left to go in the first quarter. I felt like this has been a really long time for there to just be 4 minutes taken off this clock. Let's see what Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles offense dials up on this play. 1st and 10 coming at y'all from the Philadelphia Eagles 43-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right. They're showing blitz on the Commanders' side. Let's see if they rush 5 or not. Looks like man coverage now. There's the snap, dropping back. Jalen Hurts looks left, throws left. Catch is made. Looks like that is Devontae Smith on the grab. Good for a Philadelphia Eagles. First down. First down there for Philly. They're showing that play one more time. Brian Robinson, how did you drop that football, bro? C-Wag says, so you know how hungry people are usually really dumb? What if we made them not so dumb? Is that by feeding them? All right, guys, here we go. We got a first down there on this play. First down from the 46. There's the snap. Jalen Hurts in the pocket, has to scramble. Jalen Hurts on the run. The 45, the 40, the 35, the 30 before going out of bounds. Another big first down there. First down, Philly. Another big first down. A 22-yard scramble gets the Philadelphia Eagles up to the 24-yard line. First down for the Philadelphia Eagles. Guys, this game is going to be a short game here if the Eagles go up 21-0. And it's looking like it's going to end up going that way. Well, we still have to get to 14. But right now, Philadelphia is up 7-0. There's the look. There's the throw into empty space. Gets rid of that football. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. So 2nd down and 10 from the 24. 2nd down and 10 coming up here from the 24. Clock has stopped with 10 minutes left to go. There's a flag down on the ground. Are they going to call intentional grounding here? There's a flag on the play, guys. Don't know what the flag is just yet. Got to hear this guy. Yes. Intentional grounding against the Philadelphia Eagles offense. That's going to be against Jalen Hurts there. Against number 1, that'll bring up a 2nd down and 20. So it's a loss of yardage and a loss of downs. 2nd down and 20 coming up here. Loss of 10 yards and a loss of down for intentional grounding. This will bring up that 2nd and 20. Football is at the 34-yard line, so now we're 14 yards outside of the red zone. Flawless has a few choice words for the referees out there. Flawless, I see that. Here we go. Retrospect saying, Logan still saying that Jalen is average. There's the snap. Jalen Hurts on the scramble. The 30, the 25, the 20 before going down. Jalen Hurts' helmet hits the ground. He's slow to get up. Oh, he's got his eyes closed. He's wincing. I wonder. Jalen Hurts' head hit that floor pretty hard, and when he got up, he went. I think he might have been rocked after that hit. Maybe he's okay, but it definitely looked like he got hit pretty hard on that one. He was slow to get up. I think he's okay. Okay. All right, it looks like he's okay. Let's see what happens after that play. We've got a 3rd down and 7 coming up here after that 13-yard scramble by Jalen Hurts. And the officials saw what I saw. And so now they're sending Jalen Hurts to the sideline to get looked at for concussion here. They're showing it one more time. That's the right call by the official, man. They saw what I saw. Jalen Hurts got up, and he did not look okay on this one. So Kenny Pickett will come in for a moment here. Jalen Hurts saying, I'm okay. The officials not buying it, so he's going to be looked at right now. Let's see what happens. Kenny Pickett in for the Philadelphia Eagles on this 3rd down and 7 from the 21-yard line. 3rd down. There's the snap out of the shotgun. Kenny Pickett will wind up and throw. Catch is made by A.J. Brown. That is good for 13 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. 1st down for the Philadelphia Eagles. If you put those reading glasses on, we could see a game again, but the reflection is off of the lenses, says Disc Golf. Here we go. CTE is bad. CTE has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen. 1st down and 10. Kenny Pickett in the shotgun. Kenneth Gainwell standing to his right. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this 1st quarter. There's the snap. There's the handoff around the left-hand side. Kenneth Gainwell will gain about 2 yards before being brought down. We are inside of the red zone. Let's go ahead and change the energy for that. Here we go. So now we're inside the red zone, guys. 2nd down and 8, the football at the 9-yard line. Barkley rushing touchdown here, says Untamed Man. Let's see. Do we still have Kenny Pickett out there? We do still have Kenny Pickett out there. And would the Eagles be smart, guys? I think the Eagles would be smart to bench. There's the snap on 2nd down and 9. On the move, winds up, throws. The catch is made by A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown inside the 5, goes down. 3rd down and 3 coming up. 3rd down and 3, guys. Would it be smart to bench Jalen Hurts at this point? They've already clinched the playoffs. I think they could win this game with Kenny Pickett. There's no need to hurt your star quarterback, especially if there's a possibility that he's injured. There's also the possibility, that this could come down to points just depending on divisional wins here. The Eagles do need this one to get that bye week, and they need to win again and again. There's still 2 more games, guys, after this one. 3rd down and 3, y'all. 3rd down and 3 coming up here. Flag coming in. That's probably going to be a delay of game. Jalen Hurts actually putting the helmet back on. Guys, delay of game with 7:11 left to go in the 1st. 7:11 left to go in the 1st. They are going to call a timeout to not suffer the delay of game. So a timeout is going to be burned here in the 1st half instead of taking the delay of game penalty. So 3rd down and 3. Jalen Hurts on the sideline. He's saying he's okay. David saying, Mario, thank you for this game. I live near Cincinnati, and the game is blacked out here. You're welcome, David Ray. You're welcome, sir. All right, guys, 3rd down and 3. It looks like Jalen Hurts' helmet is off. Right now, he put it on. They made him take it off. They made him take it off. And they're showing that replay where he took that hit and got basically knocked out. He gets up. He's rocked. He's saying, yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. But he was clearly rocked, man. He was shook after that hit. 3rd down and 3. Empty backfield. Kenny Pickett winds up. Yes, he is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown, A.J. Brown on a quick slant route. Touchdown for Philly. Touchdown for Philly, guys. Okay, so the score is now 14-0. Wow, that was a tight spiral there. I don't think A.J. Brown was expecting that tight of a pass. Anyways, that is good for a 13-0 lead over the Washington Commanders. 13-0 lead over the Washington Commanders. There's the snap, there's the hold, there's the kick. The kick is up, the kick is good, and the score is now 14-0. So, that was an A.J. Brown touchdown this time. All right, guys, why don't we take a quick look here and talk about what we've seen so far in this game. So we did a quick breakdown of these two teams. Now let's take a look at the stats here. Jalen Hurts, guys, he's in concussion protocol. Honestly, if I had to guess, I would not be surprised if they kept him out for the rest of the game. His head hit the ground. He was shook. There's no need to hurt him. You don't want him being like in a Tua situation where he misses 3-4 games from a brain-rattling concussion, and then you never have the same quarterback again. I think it would behoove the Philadelphia Eagles. You just saw that Kenny Pickett is good enough to score a passing touchdown. So far, Kenny Pickett is 3 of 3 for 20 yards. So far, Kenny Pickett is 3 for 3 for 20 yards and a passing touchdown. Meanwhile, Jalen Hurts, 1 of 4 for 11 passing yards. One could argue that Kenny Pickett has already had a better start to this game than Jalen Hurts has. Does that sound historically familiar for Jalen Hurts to get benched in the middle of a big game? Huh. Anyways, let's move on. Saquon Barkley today, guys. 4 carries, good for 37 yards. I will say Jalen Hurts does have the most rushing yards on the team right now. 3 rushing attempts, good for 41 yards. That is how he got that. That is how he got that concussion. Anyway, Saquon Barkley, 4 carries, 37 yards, and a rushing touchdown. He does have 9 fantasy points today. And I've got the Steelers-Ravens spread. I got to update that. Not important. What is important is that we get through this. So, guys, A.J. Brown has – there are only 2 receivers for the Philadelphia Eagles who have even been targeted in this game. The only 2 players to be targeted in this game by the Philadelphia Eagles quarterbacks is on the left side and on the right side of your screen. A.J. Brown has gotten 5 targets in this game, and Devontae Smith has gotten just 1. So 20 yards for A.J. Brown, 11 yards for Devontae Smith. No one else has been targeted. Again, Dallas Goedert is on IR, so we'll have to update that at some point. We'll see if we can get to that later, but it doesn't matter because no tight end has been targeted in this game on either side of the football. Now, the home team here, Denise Taylor, welcome to the championship level. Much love. Appreciate that one. Yo, fist bump to Denise. Let's go. You know what? I don't do this often enough, but I will be happy to add your name to this list here, Denise. Shout out to all of our channel members, especially those who are over here on this list right now. These are our championship channel members: Felipe, JT, Crystal, Lou, Ryan, and Val. Thank you for your support. Denise, happy to add your name to this list. Looking forward to that. Our touchdown level members, special shout out to you guys: Action Man, Isaiah, Peter, Rayzilla, Robert, and Shiva. You guys are amazing. You guys keep this channel alive. Thank y'all so much. Welcome. Also to everyone else, we did just get a kick off right now, and the Washington Commanders are going to start this drive 1st and 10 from the 23, guys. 1st and 10 from the 23 coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Also, all of our 1-month channel members and a couple extras that I still have to sprinkle in right here. Shout out to all of you guys as well. We've got a lot of other first down channel members. I will bring that up later during this live stream, but first things first, we do got to make sure that we are covering every snap, every play, and every down in this game. So let's start with the 1st and 10. We got a first down coming up here from the 22-yard line. 1st and 10, throw out to the flat. Stop is made behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 2 there for Dyami Brown. Loss of 2 on that one. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 12. Loss of 2, Darius Slay there to lay out that hit. Okay, Dyami Brown gets blown up by Darius Slay. That's another tackle for Darius Slay Jr., the corner for the Philadelphia Eagles. One of the best in the NFL right now, guys. Just big facts right there. Here we go, 2nd down and 12 coming up for Washington. Washington with the football. Jaden Daniels under pressure, winds up, throws, and Darius Slay is there again to break up that pass intended for Olamide Zaccheaus. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 12. What is on this channel's off season? That's a tough one, Katie Espresso. It changes a lot. I do have videos and shorts. You can see some of sleigh bells ringing. A.M.Hep. That's actually pretty fun. I like that. You can check out some of the other content that I've got that isn't live content. I'll be making a lot more. 3rd down and 12. Jaden Daniels with all day in the pocket has to scramble, being chased. Gets wrapped up as he goes out of bounds. That'll be a no-gain play there. 3rd down and 12 becomes a 4th down and 12 for the Washington Commanders, and the field goal unit will come out, guys. 4th down, another big stop. This time it was Dean on the tackle there. This brings up a 4th down, and the punt unit for the Washington Commanders coming out. This is a very one-sided game right now. Let's see if Jalen Hurts comes back in, guys. Let's see if Jalen Hurts comes back into this one. Okay. Sorry, guys, we're waiting for that punt. Here's that kick. I apologize for the awkward silence. There's the kick back to the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm just putting up the next poll here. We do get a return. The 35, shy of the 40, down at about the 37. Does Saquon deserve league MVP? What do y'all think? Does Saquon Barkley deserve to win league MVP? There's a flag on that kickoff, guys, on that punt. They don't really need him, just rest him. I agree. It looks like Pickett is still out there on the field, guys. It looks like Pickett is still going to be the main quarterback here. Whoa, no, says Mongo. Yes, but he won't get it. He's not a quarterback. Holding on the kicking team, guys. So a 10-yard penalty added from the end of the kick. Unnecessary roughness on Bobby Wagner. Looks like tensions are high right now. I want him to because of fantasy, but I need him to stay healthy for the postseason. I'm torn. Man, for fantasy football players, whoever has Jalen Hurts right now, that's got to be the worst thing that could happen to your fantasy league right now. Shout out to Jeff Metterling, who just had his birthday. Guys, we're going to a quick commercial break. So, I wonder, all right, guys, now that we're going back to a commercial break, who is your favorite NFL team? What's up, Steven? He's saying Football Nation. Yo, my boy. Let's go. All right, Steven. You're actually in the championship game, aren't you? By the way, Steven is in my fantasy football league. He's actually like one of my boys. He's in my fantasy football league, and he's first place in that league right now. And I'm pretty sure what makes it even worse is I'm pretty sure he auto-drafted. Steven, I'm pretty sure you auto-drafted, bro. And you're hands down in first place right now. And it's probably going to come down to you and Santino, man. It's probably going to come down to the two of you guys. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, let's read some of these chats. Normally we read the stats. This commercial break, let's read some chats and see what's going on with you guys. Let's see. No sympathy for picking an average quarterback on your fantasy team. Logan really feels a certain way. Guy is a Miami Dolphins fan. What is up, Guy? Thanks for letting us know. John Dietz saying Eagles. Pittsburgh Steelers for Michael Nesbitt. Thanks for checking in. Salted Fishing is a Rams fan. How about them Chiefs, says Doc Brady. What's up, Doc Brady? Will the real Doc Brady please stand up? Ooh, Patrick Daughtry saying Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Patrick, my favorite team and your favorite team will be going at it tonight for Sunday Night Football, and I will be covering that game. Guy saying fear the fish. Guy saying fear the fish. Eagles all the way, says Umar. Eagles ain't sniffing a Super Bowl, says Logan. Retrospect saying Eagles. Ramsey is a Saints fan. After the Super Bowl, it continues. You're right, man. But the UFL just doesn't bring the same viewership as the NFL. Let's see if we can change that. We will be going to Brahmas games. Christina and I do like San Antonio Brahmas games. Our native Cowboys fans in the house, Robert Zamora, Manuel Torres, and Deanna. What is going on? Welcome to the room. Cowboys fans have something at stake right now. Mongo's a Steelers fan. Susan's a Bears fan. Shout out to you Buffalo Bills fans. We've got action in some of the other games. All right, guys, I haven't had a chance to read everyone's comments, but we're going to go ahead and call this game. Apologize if I was not able to get to you. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got ourselves a 1st and 10. Handoff there. Saquon Barkley will gain about 3 yards. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. Football up to the Philadelphia Eagles 18-yard line. So 2nd down. Who runs the North, says Ray Zilla. Detroit Lions, brother. AFC or NFC North? Because that depends. Playoff picture, I'll bring that up to you guys during the next commercial break. What is up, Jeff Metterling? Panthers fan in the house. What's up, Tim? Welcome. Hello, Lucinda. Total yards, guys. Philadelphia Eagles, 111. Washington Commanders, nothing, basically. There's the snap. There's a windup and a throw. It's intercepted. The football is in the hands of the Washington Commanders. On that play, intercepted. Philadelphia Eagles cough up the football. Kenny Pickett intending to throw to A.J. Brown, and that is more of the Kenny Pickett we expected. So Kenny Pickett makes the first mistake of the game for Philly, and Washington gets the football back. Pickett got picked. What's up, Lucinda? Let's go, Washington, says Twana. Kenny Pickett throws an interception. I didn't know. Wow. Vikings will beat the Lions in the NFC North, I hear you say. Hey, man, the Eagles could beat them both in the NFC and just end up on the bye week by themselves, just hanging out at the top of the table. There's a flag on that play after the interception. Too many men on the field, guys, against the defense. Another penalty against, this time it's against the Philadelphia Eagles with 12 men on the field. That will bring up a 1st down and 5 for the Washington Commanders. And we are inside the red zone after that pick. So, 1st and 5. From the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Man on the move is Terry McLaurin, who makes the catch out of the backfield. This time he finds a blocker ahead of him. He breaks a couple tackles. He picks up about 8 yards on 1st and 5. 1st down, Washington. This brings up a 1st and 10. Football up to the 12. 1st and 10 after the 8-yard gain right there. They're showing a highlight in another game here as the Lions take a 13-0 lead over the Chicago Bears. Eagles can't lose this game. They got to get the win here. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up from the 12-yard line. Inside the red zone, Jalen Hurts, not on the field, Jaden Daniels, throws that football to the right-hand side. He is hit late on that play. There's a flag on this one. This might be a roughing the passer against the Philadelphia Eagles. If it is, it'll be a 1st down, half the distance to the goal for the Washington Commanders. And it is 1st down. 1st down. 1st down here for the Washington Commanders. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 93. 1st down there. Got to keep it all lubricated, giggity. Jim, welcome to 1st down, my friend. What is your Christmas wish that the Dallas Cowboys make playoffs? 1st and goal. Shotgun formation. Anything can happen once you're there. 1st and goal, a shotgun formation. Brian Robinson standing to the right of Jaden Daniels. 1st and goal from the 6. Robinson goes forward, gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and goal from the 6-yard line. All right, guys. We got a 2nd and goal here. Personal foul, dehydration, offense. Here we go, guys. Shotgun formation, motion on the field. There is the snap. Winding up and throwing to the flat, intended for Olamide Zaccheaus. The pass is incomplete on 2nd and 6. 3rd down and 6 coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Football remains at the 6-yard line. What do y'all think? Will the Commanders score a touchdown on this drive? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Will Commanders score a touchdown here? Yes, says Logan. Eagles defense too much. It looks like my screen is just going to go ahead and give it away for us, but I'm going to call this one anyways. Here we go. 3rd and goal coming up. A shotgun formation. Trips to the right. There is the snap. Fakes the handoff on a play action. Back of the end zone. Touchdown. Washington Commanders. Jamison Crowder on the grab. How long has he been in the league? That is a touchdown for the Washington Commanders. Nice. So the score is now 14-7. Okay, it's a 4-point spread. Let's see. So, the extra point attempt is up, the extra point attempt is good, and the score is now 14-7. So my question to you guys now, after that, we have just now officially seen what happens when you put in Kenny Pickett as your starting quarterback instead of Jalen Hurts. It is extremely volatile. Will Kenny Pickett throw another interception in the first half of this game? The Philadelphia Eagles have thrown an interception. It is 1 touchdown and 1 interception for Kenny Pickett here. I don't know, man. This Washington Commanders defense seems to be pretty solid, but not as good as the Eagles defense. Yes, he will, says a lot of you guys. I don't know, man. Do you think that you would... This changes things a lot, y'all. The fact that Jalen Hurts is out on concussion protocol right now, this changes a lot. Maybe the Eagles could lose this game and drop a game to the Washington Commanders. I think that if the Washington Commanders win this game, the Dallas Cowboys are officially out of the playoffs. I think if they win this game, the Cowboys will be statistically eliminated. Okay, last time we read some chats. Thank you guys for chatting with me. Let's take a good look at some of these stats here. Let's take a look at the NFC picture and what is happening right now. So, let's take a quick look actually at the playoff picture from a zoomed out perspective without the brackets here. So, for those of you who are checking into this live stream right now, you're watching Football Nation. I am your host. My name is Mario Manuel, and I love doing this kind of stuff, man. Stick around. Let's talk about this. This is all going to change after today. We've got some serious matchups happening right here, right now. And today, we've got 2 games that we're covering. One of them is the game you're watching right now, which is the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. These teams are both in the playoffs as it sits right now. Commanders have a playoff probability of 84% as it sits, but if they lose, that would change big time here, and we could see someone else slide into that number 7 spot instead of the Washington Commanders. We have teams on the bubble. The teams that are on the bubble right now, the Seahawks are tied with the LA Rams with an 8-6 record. They play the Minnesota Vikings today, and they need this win to make playoffs. They've got a 34% probability of making playoffs, and if they win this game at 4:05 p.m. Eastern time, that is going to put them at a 51% probability, so more than likely to make the playoffs there as well. Now, the Falcons are hoping that the Buccaneers drop a game. If the Buccaneers drop a game and the Falcons win this week, they could slide up into that number 4 spot where the Buccaneers are currently sitting. I guess it's that number 3 spot. Actually, Rams would slide up, Buccaneers would slide down. All of this is going to shift. It's all going to look different if some things don't go according to plan right now. Now, if the Eagles lose this game, guys, if the Eagles lose this game, they will still sit at number 2. But if they lose that number 2 spot, or if the Commanders or the Packers end up moving up or down, that will change the bracket for the playoffs. Don't have too much time to talk about it. We are going to get a return right here up to about the 30-yard line for Kenneth Gainwell and the Philadelphia Eagles. Let me show you at a glance what it looks like, and you guys can kind of decipher in your head what could happen should the Philadelphia Eagles lose, should the Rams lose, or should the Buccaneers lose, and how this would change home field positioning for a lot of these teams. If the Rams lose, the Seahawks would end up sliding into the spot. You know, it's a good chance that the Seahawks would have home field advantage over the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings, if they lose and they go from 5 to 6, that would actually put them down here. They would play whoever's going up in the NFC South. So it's a big crapshoot right now. But let's get back to the game we have at hand. Here's the snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. This time Saquon Barkley on 1st and 10 gets up to the 32-yard line from the 31. Call it a 2nd down and 9. I like those. No, I like those. Christina's practicing her earring making skills. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. All right, guys, here we go. From the 32-yard line, we've got ourselves a pistol formation. Kenny Pickett doing this right now. Don't know what this means, but here we go. 2nd down and 9 coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Saquon Barkley on the break. The 40, the 50, the 40. He is gone. The 25, the 10. End zone. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley. 68 yards. Let's go. Wow. 68-yard touchdown for Saquon Barkley. We did not even have a chance in the red zone. He just ripped it, man. Saquon Barkley, 68 yards. Oh, man. Anybody saying that Saquon Barkley isn't going to win MVP, dude, you got to just... That's crazy. That's totally demoralizing, says Mike Hoster. Yeah, dude. Kind of is, isn't it? It kind of is. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. The score is now 21-7. Hey, the good news is that the Washington Commanders will get the football back. The extra point is up. Super Bowl on fire, says Wanisha. Wanesia? Let's just say Miss Bradshaw. What's going on? Good to have you in here. Jacob McMahon checking in 100-plus yards in the first quarter. Insane. Thanks for bringing that up. Saquon Barkley in the first quarter, guys. 7 rushing attempts, 109 rushing yards. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns and 22 fantasy points. And, of course, I'm playing against him this week for my playoffs. So I'm basically screwed. That's great. Gotta love that. That's perfect for me. I love that for me. 15.6 yard average is nuts, says CMC later. Okay. All right. You guys feeling some kind of way? Merry Christmas to everyone. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys watching this live stream. We got about 800 of you guys in here right now watching this game. There's the kick back. Washington Commanders will bring this one out. Up to the 25, the 30, still on his feet, goes down at the 33-yard line, maybe the 34. They're going to call it the 33, Washington Commanders. Have the football, 2 minutes left to go in the first. Eagles are not good enough, says Logan. All right, let me ask you guys this. Are the Eagles Super Bowl bound? Are the Eagles Super Bowl bound this year? What do you guys think? What does this chat room think? Hundreds of you guys watching, so that's a pretty good sample size. That's a pretty good sample size. Thank you, BDD, for subscribing to this channel. Here's the snap on 1st and 10. Jaden Daniels going to scramble. Jaden Daniels going forward. The 40 just shy of the first down. 2nd down and 1, maybe 2nd down in inches right now. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. Eagles and Bills, says Pedro Garcia. Eagles and Bills, says Pedro Garcia. I don't know about all that. They won't beat Detroit. They may not have to. Detroit could get knocked out before they get there. You saw that playoff bracket. You saw that playoff bracket. They won't have to play each other until the final end of that, assuming that they get there. Here's the snap, looking right, throwing right, catch is made. This time, up to about the 46-yard line. They're calling it the 45. That is good for a first down for the Washington Commanders. First down, Washington. Eagles are my team, says Tanya. The disc golf saying, holy head grabbers, 2 touchdowns in the Rams games and 2 missed point attempts. Am I dreaming? Says the disc golf. So what? Last Thursday, they scored no touchdowns, all kicks. This time, they score all touchdowns, no kicks. That's funny. Shotgun formation from the 45-yard line. Here we go. Washington Commanders with the football. Commanders with the ball. Motion on the field. There's the snap. A handoff to Brian Robinson. Robinson goes forward, picks up about a yard. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. 2nd down coming up for the Washington Commanders. And they will need to get at least one more playoff before the end of this first quarter. Lou is saying, I personally think any team with 3 losses or less is Super Bowl bound. I mean, you can't technically have that, though, because something is going to get someone somewhere is going to get upset at some point. Someone somewhere is going to be upset at some point. 2nd down and 9, shotgun formation. There is the snap, dropping back. Looks like a free play here. Winds up, throws. The catch is made. Should be a first down right here. Terry McLaurin makes the grab, but there's a flag on the play right here. Illegal motion offense. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down. It was a 2nd and 9. It becomes a 2nd and 14. Lou, bro, the only reason I'm saying that that's technically not possible is just because of the way that this is broken down. The Minnesota Vikings have 12. They're 12-2. The Lions are 12-2, and the Eagles are 12-2. They can't all be Super Bowl bound. And depending on what happens up here and how this shakes out, you know, the Vikings might even, or even the Philadelphia Eagles could end up here, and the Lions could find their way somewhere down here instead. And if the Eagles get that win and the Lions don't at some point during this season, and the Lions slide down, who knows, man? The Lions could end up losing to the Green Bay Packers again, or to the Minnesota Vikings, or to someone before they ever even actually meet up. So, NFC Championship, I'm looking forward to plugging in these answers or filling in this chart as the rest of the season goes on. We're almost done with the rest of this season. Let's talk about where we're at right now. We are at the end of the first quarter, guys. Where is everybody watching from? Let's do some shout-outs. Last time we read the stats. This time, let's read some chats. Let's read some chats. Where are you watching from? Myrtle Beach, Pennsylvania for old school. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Let's blow up this chat area. All right, we got M. Hep in Myrtle Beach, Todd in California, Manuel and Do I you? Sheena in York, Pennsylvania. What's up, Sheena? Thanks for checking in. Who else we got out in here? We got Michael Nesbitt in California, Bob in Pittsburgh, Daniel in Florida, D in Razorback City, Logan in Texas, Pedro in Houston. What up, Pedro? At Twin Peaks. You're at Twin Peaks and listening to this live stream? Let's go, Pedro. I like that, bro. All right, Roxdale, Illinois, South Florida for Jacob. We got Tavian in Florida. Ramsey saying, Mario, this is for you, for me to get to know you. What is your favorite Family Guy character? Oh, it's Peter, dude. Or Quagmire. Mine is Kenya McCormick. Kenya Cormick. I don't remember. Who is Kenya Cormick from Family Guy? I'm a South Park fan. South Park fan? Is that what you're saying? South Park fan? I'm big on Family Guy. That is one of my favorite things. Matter of fact, during the trivia quiz for tonight's game, I've got a couple of things that are loosely associated with football, mostly associated with cartoons. So, you know, I'm just a big kid at heart. Anyways, shout out to some of you guys who were checking into this conversation. We got Retrospective in Virginia Beach, Casino out in Texas, Manuel and Dooth. Umar, and I know you're out in Pakistan, Umar. Thanks for checking in. Robert Samora, just like me in San Antonio, that big 2-0. Bro, thank you for always being here, Robert. The real MVP of this channel who helps keep this clean, man. Really appreciate that, Robert. Mike is still stoned out in New Mexico, and Susan's in Oklahoma. I'm biased. I know the Eagles are going. I really don't care about any other team, says Lou. Hey, man, you are entitled to your opinion. Lou is out in Maryland right now. Love you, brother. Thanks for checking in, man. Man, you guys are coming in hard. I love that. Dog Smack in Arizona, Rebecca in Harrisburg. We got A in Australia, A Moore in Australia, Dustin in Texas, Maurice in New York, Henry in Utah. I'm going to run out of words to say. Shout out to everybody who contributed to that part of that conversation, guys. Thank y'all so much. Asking what happened to Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts suffered a concussion or is in concussion protocol right now. Guys, if I didn't get a chance to read, someone got disqualified on 2nd down and 14. Took his helmet off. C.J. Gardner-Johnson talking trash to one of the officials. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson has just been ejected from the game. He said something to the officials. Guys, C.J. Gardner-Johnson has just been ejected from the game. So C.J. Gardner-Johnson has been ejected from the game. He must have said something wild, man. He must have said something to really upset the officials there. Officials are feeling hurt, says Ray Zilla. Okay, they're saying, even the commentators are saying, why don't we just start this second quarter? Can we just do that? Let's do that, guys. Second quarter. What team is C.J. Gardner-Johnson playing for? Jeff Metterling, C.J. Gardner-Johnson is the defensive safety here for the Philadelphia Eagles. This is him right there. This is normally where he plays on the Philadelphia Eagles. He is not in right now, although the Eagles defense is out on the field. There's the snap on 1st and 10. This will be a handoff to Brian Robinson, the running back here for the home team. Brian Robinson gets the carry here. It's just a 2-yard gain. This brings up a 2nd down and 8 coming up. So 2nd down and 8. Let's see what happens on this following play. Let's bring up this drive chart one more time. Okay. We're at the 42-yard line on 2nd down and 8. 2nd down coming up for the Washington Commanders. Shotgun formation. There is the snap. In the pocket, winds up, throws. Incomplete pass. Will bring up a 3rd down and 8. So 3rd down and 8 now coming up here for the Washington Commanders. 14 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. The clock has stopped. Wow, a big blow for our defense, says Jeff Metterling. Yeah, it really is. Considering you guys right now, because of him, big thanks to C.J. Gardner-Johnson, are the #1 defense against the pass, and now he's out. So let's see what happens here. Maybe Jaden Daniels can take a deep shot downfield, and we'll have some action here. 3rd down and 8 coming up. Empty backfield for Washington. There is the snap on the quarterback keep. Jaden Daniels looking shifty. Jaden Daniels going forward, scrambling for 14 yards. 1st down for Washington. 1st down for the Washington Commanders there. Let's take a look at some of the scores across the NFL. It is Sunday, so we do have some games on right now. Arizona Cardinals and Carolina Panthers. Again, guys, what did I say when we did the pick'ems? There are too many games that are too close to call. Someone somewhere is going to be upset. Which game is it going to be? It looks like it's going to be that one. And Jaden Daniels on 1st and 10 will get sacked on the play there by Jalen Carter. It's actually Smith who delivers the tackle. There's another flag on this play here. Looks like this one's against the Philadelphia Eagles, guys. This is going to be an unnecessary roughness call. Let's find out what this means. It's the 2nd penalty on the drive here. 2nd unnecessary roughness penalty here. Oh. That is a weak call by the officials. That is a terrible call by the officials. Come on, man. You're not going to eject someone on that. He tripped over someone's legs. He didn't eject him, but that's not an unnecessary roughness call, man. That is so dumb. Anyways, that is an automatic 1st down for the Washington Commanders. We are now inside the red zone. Jaden Daniels will get the carry here on 1st and 10 from the 28. 1st and 10 from the 16. And it looks like Jaden Daniels might have fumbled the football. Jaden Daniels on that run did fumble the football. And now it looks like the Eagles will get the football back. Wow. Jaden Daniels I'm tripping. Brian Robinson fumbled that football. That is Brian Robinson's second fumble today. Oh, man. It was a direct snap to Brian Robinson, and Brian Robinson ran it forward. That's why I was confused. So Brian Robinson got the direct snap on that play. What does that mean? For those of you who need a little filler in right here, a direct snap means Jaden Daniels wasn't even on the field. Brian Robinson was lined up as the quarterback, and he took the snap directly. He decided to run right up the middle here, picked up about 6 yards. Mind you, they were inside the red zone at the 10-yard line, guys. Picks up 6 yards, fumbles the football at the 10-yard line, and it is recovered by the Philadelphia Eagles. So, Philadelphia Eagles get the football back. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Philly at their own 10-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles at their own 10-yard line. And very unfortunate there for the Washington Commanders. They were knocking on the door. There was a chance right there for the Commanders to come back. And was Jalen Hurts officially ruled out? He's still technically questionable to return, but I don't see why they would let him back into this game. They're up by 14. What is the point? For fantasy football purposes, I know you guys need Jalen Hurts to come back. You guys need Jalen Hurts to come back, but chances are, man, I don't see him coming back. Honestly, truly speaking. Okay, guys. I got 2 live streams today. Let's take a quick head-to-head look comparison here at these wide receivers. Now, the wide receiver game hasn't been super great for either side. Jalen Hurts doesn't have a whole lot of passing yards. These Eagles pass catchers, while some of them, obviously A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, are elite wide receivers, right now they don't need to be elite wide receivers because they have Saquon Barkley, and when it is time to throw the football, then their numbers are called on. What does that mean? That means they literally get the least number of targets in the NFL, averaging just 25, 26 looks per game. That is all they get targeted per game. That means they get less receptions, 31st in the NFL. But the real testament to how good these pass catchers are is average yards per reception and average touchdowns per game. And they are inside the top half of the table for both of those categories. Top 12, inside the top 12 when it comes to average yards per reception. The Washington Commanders, on the other side, they also don't get a lot of looks, but that's because they've got a running back by committee, and a lot of people forget that this running game is also very, very good. It is really, really good, guys. Take a look at this. I know that might be surprising to some of you guys to look at the Washington Commanders and think that they are top 5 in every category on this list, but guess what? They are top 5 in every category on this list, top 3 in 4 out of 5. We'll get to that part in just a second, but the Eagles have the football on 1st and 10 after that turnover. In the pocket, Kenny Pickett lays one out. Deep shot downfield. It is caught. Wow. A 43-yard reception for A.J. Brown. First down, Philly. 43 yards for A.J. Brown on 1st and 10, and another deep go route. Y'all sleeping out there. You're sleeping on Kenny Pickett. He is firing on all cylinders, guys. Kenny Pickett is breaking it down big time here. I guess he ain't scared to throw it, says CMC later. I guess not, y'all. That keeps the clock hot. 12 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. 12:35 left to go in the first half of this game. We've got a pistol formation here. Motion on the field. There's the snap and a handoff. Flags coming in quickly. They're going to call a false start, guys. They're going to say false start against Uzoma, excuse me. Why throw? Just run, says Germ. Barkley needs, I don't know how any yards so he can. Jeff, that is, I almost had a stroke trying to read that comment. Good afternoon, Herbs Hunters. Welcome back, homie. Twana, John, welcome back. Umar, welcome back. Guys, good to have y'all in here. All right, guys, we got 12 minutes until halftime. We are going to do a halftime trivia quiz. By the way, someone is going to win $100 this week. There's the snap. There's the handoff around the left-hand side up to the 48-yard line. Looks like Ronnie is saying that Hurts has been ruled out for the rest of this game. That should be the right call there, too, man. Jalen Hurts looked like he was messed up. Torosco saying he's ruled out. Sorry, I find out on ESPN. 2nd down and 13. Looks like the squad is letting us know right now Jalen Hurts is out for the rest of this game. Thank you to the chat for answering any questions. This is a community that we're building, so I appreciate you guys. Here we go, guys. 2nd down and 13 here. There's the snap on 2nd and 13. Pickett looks left, throws left. Catch is made. And that'll be a catch made by Devontae Smith. 5 yards on the grab. 2nd down and 8 coming up. 3rd down and 8. The disc golf. San Antonio needs an NFL team. The cheerleaders would be doing music. The San Antonio Stroll. We'd be doing La Macarena, bro. Give the ball to Saquon the rest of the game. He's not even out on the field for this play. Kenneth Gainwell lined up, guys, to the right of Kenny Pickett for this play. 3rd down and 8 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Motion on the field for Devontae Smith. There is the snap in Washington territory. On the run, Kenny Pickett flushed out to the right, will wind up and throw that one away. This will bring up a 4th down and 8, and the Eagles will have to punt. 4th down and 8 coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. What is this, the first punt of the game for Philly at this point? The 2nd punt? Sorry, guys. I'm all snotty. I'm going to have to blow my nose. Hang tight. What am I looking for? This. Okay, here we go. There's a big punt, guys. It takes a good bounce. It's going to be inside the 5-yard line. Raya, what's going on? Have Christina host Football Nation. Man, I've been barking up that tree for 2 years, guys. I've always asked her. She's a big Packers fan. I've asked her 100 times if she wants to be on with me. And she says, I wouldn't know what to say. Just call the game. I wouldn't know how to do that. Okay, all right, okay. She's definitely my cheerleader, though. All right, guys, take a look at the staggering difference over here. Look at this. 235 total yards of offense here for the Philadelphia Eagles. 57 total yards of offense there for the Washington Commanders. The Commanders not looking so hot in this one, ladies and gentlemen. There's no denying that. Commanders not looking so hot in this one. Had to move that over. Going to shrink this up a little bit. Don't want that encroaching on my space. Better. Okay. Better, but not perfect. Perfect. Okay. We are in the middle of a commercial break, guys. You are not missing any of the action right now. Don't call Christina a tree man. A tree? What is a tree? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. You guys are tripping me out. Okay. All right, guys. Those of you who have never seen our trivia quiz, we are going to do a trivia quiz during halftime. It is all about the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. It is going to be a multiple choice question, and we are going to have some fun during that live stream. During our halftime trivia quiz, we always do. So, by the way, guys, this week we are giving away $100 for those of you who get all 16 of the games right. What does that mean? What on earth am I talking about? What I'm talking about is the fact that I'm giving away $100 this week to someone who gets all of our Week 16 pick'ems correct. Now, the window is closed. I closed it this morning. I gave you guys 3 games this week. We will be doing it again for Week 17, guys. We will be doing it again for Week 17. What that means is that I will be giving away $100 to anybody who gets all 16 of these games right. We got 8 games up top, 8 games down below. If you guys are interested in doing this next week, check out this channel. It is a $100 giveaway, and we're doing it this week. Last week, Peter won. The week before that, Aura won. And actually, the week before that, it was... We've done it 3 times now, and we've had 3 winners. This will be the 4th time that we're doing it. The first 2 were not cash prizes. This time it was a cash prize. So Anyways, we'll get to that later. We've got a 1st and 10, winds up, throws, deep shot downfield. It is caught at the 50 from the 5-yard line. A monster play there. First down for the Washington Commanders. Talk about airmail. My gosh. That deep shot was De'Ami Brown on the grab, guys. Getting a catch of 45 yards down at the 50. First down for Washington. Let's go. So Washington understands the assignment. They got to get some points before they get into half. They can tie this up. Here we go. Shotgun formation. There is the snap. There is the handoff. This time, Brian Robinson going to pick up about 3 yards. Guys, 4 yards on that one. Brian Robinson has fumbled the football twice today. Twice today. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Can the Commanders score a touchdown on this drive? Looks like Nakobe Dean is out for the Eagles, or is down on the floor for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's down on the ground right now. This might take us to a quick commercial break. Can the Commanders score a touchdown on this drive? What do you guys think? Potentially. Perhaps. All right, y'all. Let's effing go. We are live coming at y'all from San Antonio, Texas. I understand that we've got some college football games. Are there any college games on right now? It's Sunday. I don't think so. Anyways, Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Commanders. Good to have y'all in here. Be sure to hit that like button, guys. If y'all have not shared this video with anybody today, be sure to do so. I know a lot of y'all are out there Christmas shopping. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this with a friend. Sitting at 152 likes. Let's see if we can't pump that up too. All right. And I submitted my pickups. The Broncos were up by 2 touchdowns. Then they lost. There went my chances at $100. Yeah, that's true. It happened to a lot of us. It happened to me too, man. So don't worry, Germ. All right, guys. 2nd down and 7 coming up right now. Here we go. 2nd down and 7. A pistol formation coming up here from the 42-yard line. There is the snap. There is the handoff. This time, it looks like Rodriguez will get the carry. A gain of 5 on that play brings up a 3rd down. 3rd down coming up right here. 3rd down and short. It's going to be a 3rd down and 1. Okay, guys, 3rd down and 1. There is the snap, another carry here. This time on 3rd and 1, that goes backwards. A loss of 2 yards on 3rd down and 1 brings up a 4th down and 4. A 4th down coming up here. 4th down, guys. Troy saying huge, not good for Philly secondary. That is a huge play right there. Let's see what happens here. So, 4th and 3 coming up. Go for it or nah. 4th and 3 from the 39-yard line. There is the snap. It looks like they're going for it. Jaden Daniels going to keep. Jaden Daniels knows what he needs to do. He goes forward, picks up the yards he needs. That is good for a Washington Commanders. 1st down. 1st down, Washington. Let's go. All right, 1st down for the Washington Commanders, ladies and gentlemen. No choice, says Ray Zilla. No choice. Well, that takes us to about the midway point of this first half. Midway point of the first half. Here we go. We've got a pistol formation again. This time it is a handoff to the running back. And it looks like Rodriguez is going to get another carry, a gain of just 1 yard there. I got to say, I don't know much about this Rodriguez cat. Chris Rodriguez Jr., number 36 for the Washington Commanders. He was drafted by Washington last year in the 6th round of the draft. He is a 3rd-string running back as it is right now. He would have been the 4th-string running back if it wasn't for if it weren't for the injury to Austin Eckler. Here's the snap. There is a clean pocket there for Jaden Daniels on 2nd down and 8. He winds up and throws. Is that catch made? No. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down and 8. So 3rd down and 8 going to come up here. Football at the 32. Commanders with the ball. 3rd down and 8. Philly playing defense backed up to their own 32-yard line. They are inside of field goal range. They are inside a field goal range. Let's see if they can get it back here. All right, guys, here we go. From the 32-yard line, empty backfield for Jaden Daniels. There is the snap, dropping back. Jaden Daniels looks right, deep shot, up in the air. Yes, touchdown! Touchdown for Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington Commanders. Touchdown for Washington, guys. Let's go. The NFL has been ridiculous for a while now that gambling took over. I think we're just noticing more now that gambling has taken over because everyone is paying attention to every little fact. I think it's always been this wonky. I just think that people are noticing more because more and more people are doing sports betting. More and more people are sports gambling, right? Anyways, the score is now 13-21. The extra point attempt coming up here. They needed that touchdown, says Twana. There's the snap, there's the hold, there's the kick. Ooh, that kick was ugly, but it was still good. And the score is now 21-14. It's a one-possession game. Eagles fans, how are y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? Let's see. Are the Eagles, should Eagles fans be worried? All right, back to a commercial break. Should Eagles fans be worried? I said lead, not safe, or lead, not safe. The lead is not safe. The lead is not safe. That's what you're trying to say. Eagles get the ball in the second half. That is correct. Number 0 minutes to go. No worries, says Mike Hoster. Lions 13, Bears 0. That is correct. Let's talk about some of those scores then, Rhonda. Okay. Guys, the Arizona Cardinals are down 20. I'm going to take a look at this here. The Arizona Cardinals in this game over here, they're actually down to the Carolina Panthers. They're down 10-20 at the 2-minute warning here at the first half. The Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals have a 14-0 lead over Cleveland. The Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears, guys. That game over there, the Detroit Lions, Chicago Bears, looks like Detroit is up 20-7. We've also got a game happening right now with the LA Rams and the Jets. LA Rams have 6, New York Jets have 9, so the Jets have the lead over the LA Rams. How about the New York Giants, guys, versus the Atlanta Falcons? Atlanta is up 17-7 in this one. We've got the game happening right now, 21-14, Washington Commanders, Philadelphia Eagles. It is right below me right here. And then, of course, we've got the final game for the first game slate of the day, and that is going to be the farthest game at the top row. That is the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts, and the Colts have the lead there 17-7. The Colts are looking for a win too, guys. The Colts are close to making playoffs here. We'll take a look at that here later. Let's take a look at the bubble. The Indianapolis Colts, guys, they are right here. 6-8, second in the AFC South. A win here would put them at 7-8. One win behind the Denver Broncos, and the Denver Broncos have a very difficult schedule. So the Bengals are also 1 win behind. They will be after this one with the Browns. 1 win behind the Cincinnati Bengals, and then the Bengals, guess who they play next week? If you guessed the Broncos, you are correct. So the Broncos and the Bengals will play next week to have a tied record. We'll see if that knocks the Broncos out of the playoffs. As it sits right now, they are still in the playoffs, but there's a lot of action happening right now and a lot of teams fighting to get in. Here we go. We do get the kick back. We are going to get the return up to the 25-yard line. This is going to bring up a first down from about the 25, call it the 24. 1st and 10 coming up right here. 1st and 10 coming up right now for the Philadelphia Eagles. New York Giants are awful this year, says Guy. You are not wrong. Walt the Vault saying go Eagles. Big hits is football. Quit crying. Yeah, big hits is football, isn't it? Here we go, man. Helmet to helmet, late hit, dare dirty. Late hit, definitely dirty, says May. Don't know. Maybe we've got something happening right now that I did not see. We got a 1st and 10 coming up right here. 1st and 10. Pistol formation from the 25-yard line. There is the snap. Saquon Barkley on the carry around the right-hand side. Saquon will gain about a yard on that play. Call it no gain, 2nd down and 10. So 2nd down coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. 6 minutes and 21 seconds left to go. Eagles up 21-14 over the Washington Commanders. Waiting for the snap. There it is. There's the handoff. Another carry for Saquon, who goes forward this time. A gain of about 3 or 4 brings up a 3rd down and 6. So 3rd down coming up here. 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. 4 rushes this season of 60-plus yards. That is tied for the most in NFL history. The only other 2 players to do that, Adrian Peterson and Jim Brown. I'll say that one more time. Saquon Barkley has officially become one of 3 players in NFL histories to get 4 plays of 60-plus rushing yards in a single season. There's the snap, dropping back in the pocket. Kenny Pickett winds up, throws, delivers a good pass. Catch is made by A.J. Brown on 3rd down and 6, a gain of 5. Will bring up a 4th down and 1. 4th down coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. So a 4th down and 1 coming up here for Philly. That is a good catch for A.J. Brown. Not enough for a 1st down, though. Could have been just a little bit better on a smart route. Anyways, a 4th down and 1. Here we go. Punt team is out here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Sending this one back to Washington. Washington signaling a fair catch, but it took a bounce. Can he return that? I'm pretty sure there's a flag for that. He did signal fair catch. Anyways, they don't penalize a helmet-to-helmet late hit on the quarterback, but they'll penalize somebody on Philly for getting punched. If that happened to Daniels, they would have ejected the person who hit. Maybe. Yo, can you give a shout-out to Linval Chisholm? Hugo de Oliveira, what's going on? Did I say that right? Hugo de Oliveira? What's going on, Hugo? Do you prefer Hugo or Hugo? Like Hugo Chavez? Shout out to Linval Chisholm. Can't believe they didn't go for it on 4th and 1. That was 4th and 1, and they were deep inside their own territory. I wouldn't have gone for it either, Sheena. And without your starting quarterback, without Jalen Hurts, man, I don't know that Kenny Pickett would have picked up that 1st down. Can they not tush push without Jalen? Probably not, man. I guess not. Here we go. We got 5 minutes left to go in the first half of this game. Let's get up on my feet so I can move around. Feeling a little more wiggly right now. We got a 1st and 10 coming up right here. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Commanders with the football. There is the snap. Jaden Daniels wheels out to the right-hand side. He is on the run, making a couple people miss, but he only picks up a yard or 2 on that play. Scrambling to the right. Must have extended the football. They're calling it a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7 coming up. All right, guys. 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7. I'll show you that one in a second, the disc golf. Here's the snap. There's a handoff to the right-hand side. And this one is going to be to Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson will pick up a yard on that play. It was 2nd down and 6. 3rd down and 5 coming up here. Another injured Philadelphia Eagle down on the ground right now. So disc golf, you're curious to know what my setup looks like, eh? What's with the headset gear? Possible communication with the broadcast control room or maybe with Christina? No, the headset gear that I've got going on right here, there's nobody else helping me out with this, man. It's literally Muhammad all me, dude. I take care of all of it by myself. That's why I let this happen, man. Sometimes this will give me away and let me know, lets you guys know if a big play is going to happen, if a 1st down situation happens, if it's a touchdown before I'm able to see it on my TV screen. But this, typically when I'm watching Fox, is always ahead of me. When I'm on Amazon, I'm always ahead of it. But long story short, the headphones are actually so I can hear the volume levels of everything. Because I could, turn this up by accident, and now this is just way too loud, and you can't understand what I'm saying. but I can hear myself turn this down and find the right levels with that going on. It's just me, the mouse, the keyboard, and the camera, bro. I've got 2 monitors right here. I've got the TV over there. I've got a bunch of like little lights that aren't even like legitimate. Like I've got a home setup, bro. Check this out. It's not supposed to do that. But yeah, man, just a little background there. Look, if you're curious as to how we do our setups here, I talk about this stuff all the time during our members only live streams. So maybe I'll do a little bit more of that and show you guys some of the back end of stuff. Anyways, we've got a 3rd down and 5 coming up here for Washington. There's the snap for the Washington Commanders. Winds up and throws. The catch is made, but not enough for a 1st down. A 4th down and 4 coming up for the Washington Commanders. 4th down. Punt team going to come out for Washington with 4 minutes left to go. They were probably hoping that they could tie up that game before going into the half. It was Jeremy McNichols who made the grab on that side. David Eastwood asking right here. He says, what are your game schedules for today? Today we're only doing 2 games. Today we're doing this game, and then we will be doing the Dallas Cowboys game later. I just got a notification about Sweat. Yep, looks like Josh Sweat got hurt on that last play. 4th down and 4. There is the punt back, guys. This one is signaled a fair catch at about the 27-yard line. So signaled a fair catch, 1st and 10 coming up right now. Got you an extra like in there, Mario. Thank you, Rhonda. Let's go. Boom. Ricky checking in. I got a notification about Sweat. It looks like Josh Sweat was hurt on one of those previous plays. The Disc Golf saying, thank you, man. Your subscribers will now pile on by the hundreds. 20K by New Year's Day. I hope so, man. My goal was to try to get to 20K by the end of this week. We are definitely falling short of that goal. I thought I was pretty ambitious, man. I was really hoping that we could get to at least close to 20,000, but this week was a very slow week for the subscriber count. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we've got Christmas shopping, and we've actually had a little bit lower turnout rate for these live streams during the holiday season. But let's see what happens when we hit playoffs. I'm expecting another big spike here. 1st and 10 in the pocket. Kenny Pickett winds up and throws. The catch is made. That is good for a 1st down. Or is that an incomplete? It is going to go down as an incomplete pass. It looks like Brown wasn't able to hang on to it. Marshawn Lattimore breaking up that pass. 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Kenny Pickett throwing that one after the punt. The Bears are getting killed right now, says Mark McKay. All right, guys, let me talk about what I've got on my screen. I'm going to step away from the chat area. Appreciate you guys keeping that conversation going with me. 2nd down and 10. Football at the 27. Shotgun formation. We got motion on the field right here. There is the snap. This is going to be a handoff. And this time fighting through traffic on 2nd and 10. A gain of about 3 for Kenneth Gainwell will bring up a 3rd down and 7. 3rd down as we approach the 2-minute warning. We got 2:45 left to go in the first half of this game, guys. 2:45 left to go in the first half. Then we got a 3rd down and 7 coming up. Our next game today, ladies and gentlemen, will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. So there will not be a midday game coming out of Football Nation. I will be live on time at 6:50 for our Dallas Cowboys game tonight. And, of course, I'll be wearing the Dallas Cowboys jersey. You already know. Timeout going to be called there. Looks like someone wanted to take a timeout before the 2-minute warning. There was a timeout called earlier for the Philadelphia Eagles. Don't know why the clock has stopped. I haven't seen a charged timeout for either of these two teams since that first timeout for the Philadelphia Eagles. Lisa saying, hello, Robert. What's up, Lisa? Welcome back. All right. Third down and 7, guys. Timeout this time. That one was taken by the Washington Commanders. So here's the snap. There's the handoff. Saquon Barkley around the right-hand side. Saquon will gain about 5 yards on that play. This will bring up a 3rd down. Excuse me, this will bring up a 4th down. That was a 3rd down and 7, a 5-yard run around the right-hand side. Happy to be here, says Lisa. Status on Jalen Hurts. Mel, he is out for the rest of this game. Thank you, Bob S. Shotgun formation. 4th down and 2. They are going for it. 4th down and 2 coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. 2-minute warning. What's up, Barry? What's up, Ira? Yes, that is correct, Ira. Concussion protocol. Barry, thanks for checking in. Commercial break, guys, as we go to the 2-minute warning. How are y'all feeling? Did y'all get your Christmas shopping done already? Did you get your Christmas shopping done already? Yes or no? Yes or no, ladies and gentlemen? All right, guys, scrolling at the bottom of the screen are the records across the NFL. Some of these are going to change big time. A big game coming up after this one, probably the biggest one at the 325 slate, is going to be the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. We've got the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills are 14-point favorites. Another big game is the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are 2-point underdogs at home there. Dallas Cowboys are 3.5-point underdogs to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then tomorrow night will be our final game for Week 16. New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Now, I have been going back and forth in my head because, man, I would really... I'm going back and forth in my head on whether or not I should stream on Christmas. There are 2 games happening on Christmas, and I'm considering whether or not I want to cover those 2 games. Christina will be working, so if she's at work, I might as well be working. But I could use a day off. Poor rushing, mean much blitz, says Ira. Yeah, lacking as adults, and it shows. Cover minds, says Rayzilla. Okay, let's take a look at the next few games coming up here for both of these teams, guys. Let's stay focused on this game right here and focused on these 2 teams. The Washington Commanders' next game for Washington is going to be the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are still trying to make playoffs. Then we're going to have the Washington Commanders at Dallas Cowboys. Thanks, guys. I'm trying to read y'all's comments out there in the area. Yeah, stream the Chiefs, please, and then take a half day, says Rhonda. Did it this morning before going to Twin Peaks, says Pedro. Giggity, giggity. Hope you're having fun out there, Pedro. Thanks for checking in, man. These are the next 2 games coming up for the Commanders, guys. Washington hosting the Falcons, and then Washington at Dallas Cowboys. The next 2 games here for the Philadelphia Eagles are as follows: Cowboys, Eagles, and then Giants at Eagles. There is the kick, guys. Next 2 games will be at home for Philly. Here's the punt. It will be returned, brought up to about the 33-yard line. Washington getting the football back with 2 minutes left to go. Looks like a good chunk of you guys got all your Christmas shopping done. Remember, Amazon exists. Probably the best way to get all that Christmas shopping done, huh? Wienerie saying take a break. There ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. And that's why we do this. All right, guys, 1st and 10 coming up right here. From the 33-yard line, empty backfield, Washington with the football. Here is the snap. Jaden Daniels drops back, winds up, fires, intercepted! And the Eagles get the football back up to the 50-yard line. First play of this drive. Wow. And it looks like, who got ejected earlier? Someone was ejected earlier, guys, and I thought it was C.J. Gardner-Johnson. It looks like it was not him because he is the man who got the interception. So, C.J. Gardner-Johnson got the interception. I could have sworn he was the one who was ejected. They did say disqualification for someone. I must have misread what was the situation there. Either way, it is picked off, and the Eagles get the football back. How did Jaden Daniels overthrow that one there? It was intended for Luke McCaffrey. Oh, wow. Tough pick there. He bobbled that pass like 100 times before he actually caught it. But you know what? First down now. First down for the Philadelphia Eagles. I was about to ask, could the Washington Commanders tie it up before half? Looks like, yeah, if someone out there is willing to investigate and let me know who actually got ejected from this game, I would love an update from one of y'all. Here we go, 1st and 10. There's the handoff to the left-hand side. Saquon Barkley will pick up 4 yards on that play. This will bring up a 2nd down and 6. Cowboys fans should be happy with the effort, says Troy Valentine. I am, Troy. I sure am. First down becomes 2nd and 6. 2 timeouts remaining for both sides inside the 2-minute warning. Here's the snap, dropping back, winds up, fires. Kenny Pickett connects there with A.J. Brown. This will bring up a 3rd down and 1. Gain of 5 on that catch for A.J. Brown. Here we go, 3rd down and 1 coming up. You got to know that this is going to Saquon Barkley. You're going to have to get the stuff here. Bring the house, boys. Here we go from the 40-yard line, a shotgun formation. There is the snap. Saquon Barkley does get the carry. Great job right there. Frankie Louvu getting the stop for the Washington Commanders. Tackle for a loss brings up a 4th down. 4th down coming up. I think the Jets are going to get a win, says Marie. Cooper Rush is greater than Dak, says Jacob McMahon. So this will bring up a 4th down and 4. Just like that, a quick 3 and out. Guys, that would be the best case scenario for the Seattle Seahawks. 4th down and 4 coming up right now. Motion on the field. Waiting for the snap right now is Kenny Pickett, who is under center filling in. This will take us to double zeros. They're just going to take that delay of game. Or that final timeout before the delay of game. That will be the final timeout before the delay of game. They're going to punt this football here. Send that back to Washington. They were trying to get a free play right there. It's 3rd down. It was 4th down and 4. Tip your delivery drivers, says Donovan. Tip your delivery drivers. Tip your YouTube commentators. By the way, tips, T-I-P-S, to ensure prompt service. Donovan saying, tip your delivery drivers. Yes, sir. Always do that. It's the right thing to do. Jamison Williams on fire today, says Alec M. Is he? We could take a look at that during halftime. We're 11 seconds away from halftime, guys. Let's do this. 4th down and 4 coming up. Eagles are going to keep it, and they're going to go for it. It is a 4th down and 4. They have 1 timeout left. Jake Elliott getting that leg warmed up, but it looks like they're going to line up to go for it here on 4th down, guys, which is surprising. So here comes a 4th down on 4. 4th down and 4. Shotgun formation, motion on the field from Devontae Smith. There is the snap. Pickett looks to Smith. Catch is made. 1st down. And they are saying keep it going. They actually stopped the clock here. Final timeout going to be taken. The official made the right call. So initially, he went like this on the hit, and then the sideline called timeout, so he stopped the clock. And this will bring Jake Elliott out to kick that field goal to make it a 10-point game. So he got hit. Forward progress stopped inbounds. That keeps the clock moving. Here's the extra point, or here's the field goal attempt. I wonder if the Commanders will try to ice the kicker here. The only thing I tip are cows. Nah, I'm playing, says Rayzilla. Bring on the infamous Quizzy, says Rhonda Davis. Rhonda, let's see. Here comes a 56-yard field goal attempt for Jake Elliott, ladies and gentlemen. A 56-yard field goal attempt. There's the snap. There's the hold. There is the kick. The kick is up, and it is short. The kick is short. It is no good. And so we will start the second half with the Philadelphia Eagles getting the football, and the score will remain 21-14. The kick is no good. All right, guys, let's go into our quick quiz. Let's do this thing, shall we? I say yes. Let's do a couple of things here. Like bring up the jams. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all ready for this? I'm ready for this. All right. Here we go. We're going to get this quiz started. We're going to step away really quick, actually, and we're going to redo this one more time. Let's do it again. 15 seconds on the clock, guys. Going to get you guys all set up here. Let's see what y'all can do here. All right, guys, trivia quiz, A, B, or C. Question number 1, guys. Which Philadelphia Eagles quarterback led the team to the most regular season wins in one single season? Is it A, Jalen Hurts? Is it B, Donovan McNabb? Or is it C, Michael Vick? 15 seconds on the clock. Who do you think the answer is to number 1? Number 1, guys, the answer coming at you in a few seconds here. Is it A, is it B, or is it C? The answer to question number 1 is Jalen Hurts, guys. With 14 regular season wins, Jalen Hurts has the record for that. He picked that up in 2022 with a 14-3 record. That was the most regular season wins in franchise history, and they're about to pick up number 13 today, even if it's not with Jalen Hurts. Here comes question number 2, guys. Simple question. How many Super Bowls have the Washington Commanders won? Is it A, 1? Is it B, 2? Or is it C, 3? What do y'all think? How many have the Washington Commanders won? How many Super Bowls have the Washington Commanders won? 10 seconds on the clock. Go ahead and plug in your answers. Mixed bag right here. Here we go, guys. Question number 2. The answer is 3. 3 Super Bowl championships for the Washington Commanders. They won in 1983. They beat the Miami Dolphins 27-17. They beat the Denver Broncos back in 1987. And then in 1991, they beat the Buffalo Bills 37-24. Not bad for the Washington Commanders. Here's question number 3, guys. Which Philadelphia Eagles player made headlines by donating his entire paycheck, his entire salary for 2017 to fund scholarships and educational equality programs? Is that A, Chris Long? Is it B, Nick Foles? Or is it C, Jason Kelsey? Who do y'all think that is? Check, check. Here we go. The answer is Chris Long. The answer is Chris Long. And, yeah, man, he did that. He actually did that. His entire 2017 season, he donated the entire check. Every check that he got that season, he donated that to charity. Good for him, man. What a guy. What a guy. Question number 4. Who holds the Washington Commanders franchise record for the most passing yards in a single season? What do y'all think it is? Is it A, Robert Griffin? Is it B, Alex Smith? Or is it C, Kirk Cousins? Who holds the Washington Commanders franchise record for the most passing yards in a single season? The answer is Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is the answer, ladies and gentlemen, to this question right here. Kirk Cousins does have that record, and my notes are not popping up right now, so looks like you're just going to have to trust me on that. You can Google it if you want more information. Here comes the next one for you guys. All right, guys. Who is the Philadelphia Eagles' winningest head coach? Is it A, Doug Peterson? Is it B, Nick Sirianni? Or is it C, Andy Reid? Who is the Philadelphia Eagles' winningest head coach? Who do y'all think that one is? Is it A, B, or C? Doug Peterson, Nick Sirianni, Andy Reid. It could be any one of those guys, but only one of them is correct. And it looks like a lot of you guys got that answer right. The answer is Andy Reid, guys. Andy Reid, 9 playoff appearances, 120 regular season wins, 10 playoff wins, not necessarily with the Eagles, but definitely a Super Bowl appearance with them. 5 NFC championship games. Just crazy, man. Just crazy numbers for that man. All right, guys. Which Commanders player was tragically shot and killed in his own home during a home invasion, y'all? Was it A, Clinton Portis? Was it B, Fred Davis? Or was it C, Sean Taylor? This is a sad story here, man. We're not trying to bring light or levity to this one. This is just a trivia quiz that I wanted to know if you guys might know the answer to this one, because we're going to be remembering this man here Looks like a lot of you guys got that one right. That is correct. Rest in peace. The answer is Sean Taylor. Remembering Sean Taylor, guys, he was a safety, one of the stars in the NFL, a rising star. He was shot and killed in 2007. He was just 24 years old, man. So heart goes out to him, his family, remembering him. Let's roll on. Let's get back to the good stuff. Let's get back to the lighthearted stuff, guys. Which Eagles player has the most sacks in 2024 right now? Is it A, Jalen Carter? Is it B, Josh Sweat? Or is it C, Milton Williams? Which of these players has the most sacks in 2024? What are y'all thinking? Is it A, is it B, or is it C? Which player has the most sacks in 2024? The answer here, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be B, Josh Sweat. But it looks like there was an injury to Josh Sweat, so we may not be seeing him for the rest of this game. Either way, that is the man you are looking for. In 2024, he has 7 sacks on the season. So let's go on to the next one. All right, guys. Question number 8. Which Washington Commanders tight end went on to become an actor after his NFL career, landing roles in movies like Red Winter and Chariot? Is it A, Vernon Davis? Is it B, Chris Cooley? Or is it C, Jordan Reed? Which Washington Commanders tight end went on to land roles in movies like Red Winter and Chariot? What do y'all think it is? The answer is Vernon Davis. Guys, Vernon Davis went on to land acting roles after football. He retired from Washington. He had a stint with Washington from 2016 to 2019 before retiring. That was when he retired after that season. And he went on to do better things, different things, we should say. All right, guys, here we go. The next question. Which Philadelphia Eagles player served as the U.S. Congressman from New Jersey, 3rd Congressional District? Was it A, Norm Sneen? Was it B, Jay Fielder? Or was it C, John Runyon? Who do y'all think this one is? Is it A, B, or C? Which Philadelphia Eagles player served as a U.S. Congressman from New Jersey, the 3rd Congressional District? A, B, or C? The answer here is actually C, guys. John Runyon. Yeah, believe that or not, man. He, offensive tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles, played in Philly from 2000 to 2008. And after retiring from football, he transitioned into politics. U.S. House of Representatives, serving from 2011 to 2015. Final question, guys. Here we go. Which of these players was the first ever player to pass for at least 1,000 yards and rush for at least 250 yards in his first 5 career games? Is it A, Robert Griffin III? Is it B, Kirk Cousins? Or is it C, Jaden Daniels? Who do y'all think that is? All right, guys, the answer there is Jaden Daniels. He was the first player ever in NFL history to pass for at least 1,000 yards and rush for at least 250 in his first 5 career games. So he did make history in that one, and I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little trivia quiz. We added some new questions today and had a couple of fun things to learn. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you all enjoyed it yourself right there. Okay. Well, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end that. So we're going to step away from that, bring all of this up. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves during that quick little trivia quiz. What'd y'all think? Is that something y'all could get into? Is that something you guys enjoy doing? If so, say yes. If not, we will make them better. We will work to make our quizzes as great as they can be. That is always the goal, is to improve each and every week. That is the goal each and every time. Congratulations to the quiz winners. Anybody who participated is a winner in my book. Now, if you guys are looking to win and win cash prizes, you need to come back and check out this channel more frequently. Why? Well, because we do weekly pick'ems, ladies and gentlemen. Weekly pick'ems. Yes, it is fun, says Lisa. Let's do it. I love that. The quiz, not... Okay, anyways. All right. So, if you guys are interested in winning some cash prizes, we will be doing cash prizes. weekly. We are going to be giving $100 away to someone who gets all of these right today. But something tells me there's not going to be a lot of people fighting for that $100 prize, because right now the Arizona Cardinals are losing to the Carolina Panthers. They are trailing by just 3 points. Carolina started off hot. They took their foot off the gas there. Cincinnati is up over the Cleveland Browns. Cincinnati is up 17 to, looks like, 3 in that one. Detroit Lions are up 27-14 over the Chicago Bears. It's actually 17-0 over the Cleveland Browns. We are still in halftime, guys. When we get back from the halftime break, we are going to have a kickoff here. The Philadelphia Eagles will get the football to start the second half. Philadelphia is up 21-14 over the Washington Commanders, and the Indianapolis Colts are not going to lose this game today. Indianapolis Colts are up 31-7 at the start of the third quarter. Crystal, thank you for that. I appreciate you. I got all 10 right, says Fun Stuff. Then I guess you win, homie. Congratulations to you, Fun Stuff. Someone double-check Fun Stuff and see if he actually got them all right. If he didn't get them all right, we're going to kick him off of this channel forever for lying to us. Did you get them all right, Fun Stuff? Yeah, little different feeling there, right? If you got them all right, congratulations. If you didn't, I'm going to fact check you, and then you'll be blocked from this channel if you lied to me. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. So halftime is almost over. Halftime is almost over. I've got text scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. We're talking about locking up playoff stuff. The quizzes are always fun, says Kenneth. Braves are on the warpath, says Mad Steve. All right, let me ask you guys this. You guys are with me. You guys stuck around through the halftime quiz. That means I value y'all's opinions the most, man. I value y'all's opinions the most. So I'm going to ask y'all this. If I were to cover any other sport, what sport should I cover? If I could cover any other sport, guys, what sport would you guys want me to cover? Basketball, baseball, NASCAR, disc golf, golf? What is it? What would you guys want to see on this channel? NBA, I see baseball out there. I'm seeing basketball, kite dancing, interpretive dance, hockey. I've seen, so I believe. Seeing a lot of baseball come in. Ira White saying baseball. Michael saying baseball. Twana saying the NBA. Kylo saying, wait, no. Baseball, man. It looks like baseball is getting the win right now. You guys are all about that baseball life, huh? Women's volleyball says clear kills. Probably not as fun to watch with me on the other side. Laderick saying MMA. Hurling, curling. Olympic breakdancing, bro. That was so fun. That was great. This Olympics was awesome, man. MMA would be cool, says Ira White. Let's see, basketball or skateboarding. I could do skateboarding. Basketball, hot oil wrestling, foxy boxing, such and such. All right, guys, I'm hearing a lot of basketball and baseball. Probably going to get into that. Okay, all right, guys, let's get back into this game. Let's shift our attention. I love that disc golf. I actually know the guys who do. I actually know the guys who are on the court for the Spurs games and do the commentary from the court for them and SAFC. So it's kind of funny because my sister worked at SeaWorld with them. And, oh, my gosh, it's even funnier because I was in a production of Grease in high school. And I had just transferred high schools, and Danny Zuko, the guy who played Danny Zuko in Grease, I was in that production with him. He's a buddy of mine. He's now he works for SAPD, my buddy Nick. Shout out to him. He's heavily involved with the San Antonio Spurs as well. So I've got a foot in the door, man. We're just doing this right now to grow our own brand. Anyways, guys, we have a 1st and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles to start the second half. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. That is a 2-yard gain for Saquon Barkley. This will bring up a 2nd down and 8. Thank you, Lisa. 2nd down and 8 coming up right now for the Philadelphia Eagles after that 2-yard gain. You guys are wild out there. USFL says Bob. Hey, for Football Nation, if we keep it Football Nation and not just effing sports, which is probably the direction we're going to be heading after this season. There's the snap in the pocket on the scramble, winding up. Deep shot downfield. It is incomplete, but there's a flag. Multiple flags against Marshawn Lattimore. Multiple flags against Marshawn Lattimore. I think they're going to call it holding before the pass. No, they're calling DPI. He is definitely hanging on to his arm. Marshawn Lattimore definitely hanging on to his arm. There's no reason for him to be complaining about that one. That pass is incomplete, guys, but it doesn't matter. This will be a defensive pass interference against the Washington Commanders. That'll move the Philadelphia Eagles all the way up to the 35-yard line. First down for the Philadelphia Eagles now. Okay. Let's ask you guys again, who do you think is going to win this game? 1st and 10 coming up here. Guys, if there are 18 more of y'all who have been with me for 10, 15 minutes and y'all have been here before, we need 18 more subscribers to get to 19.3. Here's the snap. There is the handoff on the left-hand side. Saquon Barkley will gain a yard on 1st and 10. 2nd down and 9 coming up. 2nd down and 9 coming up, guys. We could definitely use some help here on this channel. A slow stream today, but that's okay. I appreciate you guys checking in and watching this with us. So far, we're sitting at about 14,000 views on the day. Let's see what happens. 2nd down and 8 from the 34-yard line. In the pocket, Kenny Pickett delivers a deep shot. Incomplete pass. Another flag on the play. Another pass interference against the Washington Commanders. Back to back. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me, man. Another pass interference against Marshawn Lattimore. The same thing. The same thing. I think that should have been a holding, not a DPI. I also don't really like that one that much. It wasn't as... All right, pass interference, guys. That'll go the other way. So a 1st down, another 1st down for the Philadelphia Eagles, and that does put us inside the red zone. So the Eagles are inside the red zone. 1st and 10 coming up from the 11. I don't like that call, says Bob S. I don't like that call either, man. 13:41 left to go. Meanwhile, all these other games in the 3rd quarter are getting close to the 4th quarter. Here we go. There's the snap and a handoff to Saquon Barkley around the right-hand side. Tries to turn the corner. He does. He picks up a good chunk of yardage there on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4 coming up. 2nd down and 4. And my gosh. Play ran all the way out of bounds. 2nd down and 4, 13 minutes and 31 seconds left to go. All right, guys, 2nd down and 4. 13:30 left to go. Philadelphia Eagles 21, Washington Commanders 14. Play clock down to 19. We are at the 6-yard line now. It's a 2nd down and goal from, not and goal. The 1-yard line is enough to gain. A shotgun formation. There is the snap. Pickett hands that off. Up the middle goes Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley goes down inside the 5-yard line, down at the 4. This will bring up a 3rd down here. 3rd down and 3 with the football at the 4-yard line. So 3rd down for Philadelphia. Y'all still believe the Eagles will win this game? That has not changed. Go Panthers, go, says the disc golf. 3rd down and 3. 12:30 left to go. Another minute coming off this clock. They're keeping that football in bounds. A direct snap looks like to Saquon Barkley. Barkley is the quarterback. He takes the snap, goes to the right-hand side, pump fakes, gets wrapped up and goes down. That'll count as a sack for the Washington Commanders defense. 4th down coming up here. 4th down. World-class badminton should be more popular. All right, guys, they're going to kick this field goal here. Looks like Jake Elliott is going to come out here to kick a 24-yarder. Jake Elliott going to come out here to kick a 24-yard field goal. It's looking rough, Rhonda. If Kelly is still out there and Lou is still out there, y'all know. If y'all are still out there, y'all know that this game is something else. That's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good, guys. And we've got points on the board, so more points. That's how they fumbled it. That's how the Washington Commanders fumbled it. Hurts is out with a concussion. That is correct, guys. All right. So, let's take a quick look here again. Let's do this one more time. AFC playoff picture. Why don't we take a look at the AFC? Because we've got a lot of stuff that's happening right now. A lot of things are going to get shaken up by the end of today. Things are going to look a little bit different by the end of today. And I'm excited to present all of that data to you guys by the end of today. So, as it sits right here, right now, if none of these games happening during the slate were to be over and the season were to be done right here, right now, the Chiefs would be at the top of the AFC playoff picture, guys. The Chiefs would get the first round bye week here. The Ravens are sitting in 5th place. The Texans are sitting in 4th place. The Texans will get home field advantage in this one, and whoever wins this game would then go on to play the Kansas City Chiefs at Kansas City. That is if everything stays exactly the way it is right now. The way it sits right now in the AFC, the LA Chargers are in 6th place, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are in 3rd. The 3rd place team will get home field advantage there. That means the Steelers would be hosting the Chargers in the first round of the wild card round of the playoffs. Whoever wins this game would go up against the winner of the Broncos and the Bills. I think most people would take Bills in this one. I think most people would take Steelers in this one, although I think this one is a little bit closer than this matchup here between the Bills and the Broncos. Now, the Broncos, there's a chance that they may not make it into the playoffs. They have not clinched, and the Chargers also have not clinched so far, depending on who wins, because the Colts are about to win that game. They will be tied record here with the Broncos. If the Colts win, they will be looking very close. I think actually they'll be one game behind the Broncos. Let's take a quick look at that. So they're 9-6 after that win, or after that loss this week against the LA Chargers, or that loss to the LA Chargers. And looks like the Colts are 6-8. So they'll be one win behind. If the Dolphins win, they'll also be one win behind. And if the Bengals win, they will also be one win behind. But next week, the Bengals actually have to play the Broncos. So that is going to be a huge game for the Denver Broncos. And if the Bengals win this game, which they're looking like they're going to against the Cleveland Browns, then they will be one win behind the Broncos, and they can knock the Broncos out of the playoffs. Also, the Chargers also can be knocked out of the playoffs, although they do have a 97% chance of making it. It's not over till it's over, though. All right, guys, we're getting the kick back after that score. After the field goal from Jake Elliott, we are going to get the return, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35. Shy of the 40, down at about the 37, Washington gets the football. So Washington has the football now. San Antonio needs an NFL team. What's the holdup? Money, dude. It's all about the money, clear kills. That's what it comes down to. That's what it all boils down to. 11 minutes and 34 seconds. With San Francisco falling off, Philly is a solid pick to go to the Super Bowl. Philly is a solid pick to go to the Super Bowl. All right, guys, let's scroll down a little bit. For those of you who are doing fantasy football, I'll bring up the fantasy football stats over here. There's the snap. Jaden Daniels will wind up and throw that one into the ground. Incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10 coming up. I'm going to scroll down just a little bit, guys. The only 2 players, this is crazy, the only 2 players that have been targeted at all in this game right now, just 2 players, and those are A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. The only 2 players to even be targeted by the Philadelphia Eagles right now. That is wild to me. Here is the snap, dropping back, looking right, throwing right. Fumble! Fumble! Oh my goodness! De'Ami Brown makes the catch, gets hit, and fumbles the football. And they are trying to see who recovered. It looked like it was recovered by the Philadelphia Eagles. So there was the snap. Jaden Daniels connected with De'Ami Brown. He does make the catch, does make a football move, and that football gets swatted out of his hands. It is clearly recovered by the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, it is Eagles ball. First down there, Philadelphia. Wow. San Diego will get a WC, a World Cup. I don't know what that means. The Comanches are toast, says Disc Golf. Man. So it's a 10-point game. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what the flag is. The fumble was recovered there by the Philadelphia Eagles. Was that Zach Bond? Forced the fumble. It was recovered by Smith. Zach Bond on a one-year contract right now. Just absolutely killing it for the Philadelphia Eagles. Are you wearing slippers? I am not wearing slippers. I am not wearing slippers, and I actually don't know where they are right now. I normally do. That was a catch and a fumble recovered by the Eagles. It sure was, Michael. They're going to be looking at this one. There was also a flag on the play. They're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll see what they say there. All right, guys, the Eagles can clinch the NFC East with a win today. A win in Week 16 means that they will clinch the NFC East. Now, the Washington Commanders, they can clinch a playoff spot with a win today, but they have to get this win today, and right now it doesn't look like they're going to. Sad they're losing time. They need to catch back up, as I'm guessing. John, okay. All right, whatever you're saying there is good. It's fire. It's fire. Bond is a beast. John, what are you saying to me? I will have the... What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. Drop down and get your eagle on. Why do the Kansas City Chiefs get to keep their name and not the Redskins? Well, because the Chiefs and the Redskins... bro, that's kind of an obvious one, though, right? Like, if there was a football team that was out there that was the Brownskins, the Yellowskins, and it was like, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Now, if they wanted to go with, like, the Braves and keep the mascot or the logo, like, if they had something called the Commanders, you know, someone said something interesting. I liked the name that they thought of. The Washington Warriors would have made sense as well. Don't know why they didn't go with that. I felt like that would have been the most appropriate name. It would have been a perfect name for it. Long story, says Courtney. Long story, says Courtney, and she is not wrong. All right, guys, in this game so far, the Washington Commanders have had a rough time of it, y'all. Washington Commanders just 157 total yards, 51 of those yards on the ground. Brian Robinson today, only 14 rushing yards for him. Jaden Daniels has 32 rushing yards. Jaden Daniels has not been great on the ground. C.J. Gardner-Johnson disqualified for his second personal foul, so it looks like he was. So he's ejected. Now he's officially ejected. He's coming off the field. I guess it was the warning saying that if he had one more, he would be ejected. Well, it looks like he's officially been ejected. So no more C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Anyways, all right. Terry McLaurin so far today, guys. Terry McLaurin has 3 targets, 3 receptions, good for 43 yards. It looks like De'Ami Brown has 3 targets, 3 receptions, 50 yards, and a fumble. Zach Ertz has not been targeted today. Olamide Zaccheaus has been targeted a few times. Right now, we've got the offense of the Philadelphia Eagles out there. Here is the snap. Dropping back. Kenny Pickett will fumble the football. It will be recovered by who? Who gets the ball here? Oh, man, that's a strip sack fumble right there. It looks like it will be recovered by the Philadelphia Eagles, luckily. A strip sack fumble, that'll bring up a second down and 18, a loss of 8, second down coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. They'll go backwards on that play. Okay. The name was racist. The logo was glorious, says Up in Class. I believe, I'm with you on that, bro. Strip sack fumble. It was a lucky recovery there for the Philadelphia Eagles. All right. Here we go. Let's get up on my feet one more time. Keep the energy up. We got 11 minutes, 10 and a half minutes left to go in this third quarter. There's a handoff to the right-hand side. It's a gain of just 2. That brings up a second down, a third down and 16. So third down coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see yellow/red cards on players. I mean, that's basically what it is. If you get unsportsmanlike conduct, one of them is basically a yellow card. If you get it twice, then you get that red card. Here we go, guys. We got a third down and 16. Third down and 16 coming at you guys from about the 36-yard line. Saquon Barkley gets the handoff, breaking multiple tackles. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out what that flag is. Oh, they're going to call a face mask. They're saying face mask against the Washington Commanders. That'll be a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. That is a face mask. That is a good call by the officials there. First down for Philadelphia after the face mask there. First down, Philly. Yes, sir, says Michael. Nice, says E. Gibson. All right, guys, 1st and 10 coming up. 1st and 10 coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. Unsportsmanlike conduct should be a red card, especially in college. There's dozens of people on the sideline. Just make them play. That was a legit call. That was the right call, E. Gibson. That was for sure the right call. Let's move down around here at the bottom. Get a fresh new set of games down there for y'all. All right, guys, across midfield, Philadelphia has the football. There's the snap and the handoff. A little spin move right there. Saquon Barkley will go backwards, losing 2 yards on that play, puts him at the 50-yard line. This brings up a second down and 12. Second down coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. Thank gosh, says Michael and Marco family. Why do you always do that first down celebration? What first down celebration? When you point like this, first down? Because that's how you signal first down. I mean, that's literally just signaling first down. Either that way or this way, right? Depending on how it goes. When you watch the white hat, the official, he'll signal, right? First down. You move the first down. Winds up, looks right, throws right, catch is made. This time it is good for, guess what, a Philadelphia Eagles. First down for Philly. By the way, I don't know if you noticed this, but when it's a first down for the Eagles, I point in the Eagles' direction. If it's a first down for the Washington Commanders, I point in the Washington Commanders' direction to try to eliminate any confusion as to who has the football. Anyways, 1st and 10. There's the snap from the 37-yard line in the pocket. Kenny Pickett, with time, starts to run out, has to scramble, flushed out to the right, and he will scramble. A gain of about a yard on that play. Second down and 9 coming up. All right, guys, second down and 9. Football to the 36. Thanks, guys, in that chat area. Not my team channel for anyone. Well, thank you, Dave. I do my best to be unbiased, man. Here we go. Second down and 9. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left. And the strong side on the left looks like they're moving a third man over to that side. So now we got Devontae Smith on that side there as well. So trips left. There's the snap. A handoff to Saquon. Goes nowhere. Third down and 9 coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Third down. Just striking the pose. You never seen the Ginyu Force, bro? We noticed, says Guy. That was my Ginyu Force. They invented the dab. This right here, if you don't know who the Ginyu Force is, are you flexing? No, dude, I definitely don't flex. I haven't hit the gym in months, bro. I haven't hit the gym in months. Here's the snap on 3rd and 9. Incomplete pass. Flag coming in. Multiple flags for pass interference on Marshawn Lattimore again. They are picking. Pickett is picking on Marshawn Lattimore over and over again. And A.J. Brown lined up with Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Lattimore just cannot keep up with A.J. Brown. He just cannot keep up with A.J. Brown at all, man. Great job there by A.J. Brown, drawing another foul. First down there, first down for the Philadelphia Eagles, guys. Flag PI, watch. Look, TV, they call like Mario. Good call right there by the Eagles. Good call right there by the officials. First down picked up by the Eagles. All right, guys. Here we go. 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap on first down from the 29-yard line. We are across midfield. This one will go backwards for Saquon Barkley, a loss of 1. Guys, our next game today, we got 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Who will win? The Buccaneers or the Dallas Cowboys? And if I was right and the Dallas Cowboys win that game, man, I'll be the psychic. Let's go ahead and end this one. I kind of want to know here's the snap, guys, on 2nd down and 11. From the 30-yard line, Kenny Pickett will scramble and give himself up at about the 25. So this will bring up a 3rd down and 6 right now. What will be the final score of the Eagles-Commanders game? What do y'all think? What will be the final score of this game happening right now? The score is 24-14 as it sits. It's a 10-point lead here for the Philadelphia Eagles with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Here we go, guys. 3rd down and 7. Still outside of the red zone as shotgun formation. Kenny Pickett waiting to take the snap. I just bit my own tongue. There's the snap. On the scramble, Kenny Pickett pump fakes, winds up, catch is made. Yes, first down for Devontae Smith and the Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver group. First down for Philly. First down for the Philadelphia Eagles. 35-31 Commanders. Disc Golf saying 31-14 Philly. Fresh Fielder saying 41-28 Philly. Fun Stuff saying 45-35. Guys, there's only 1 quarter left to go. There's no way they're scoring all those points. There's the snap. There's the handoff this time. There will be a no gain there. 28-24 Washington, says Dave. Ooh. Ooh. That means Jake Elliott would need to miss the field goal. That's probably going to come. Saquon Barkley just got a 2-yard gain on the right-hand side, guys. 2-yard gain brings up a 2nd down and 8. We are inside the red zone, so let's change over to the red zone sounds. All right, guys. 2nd down and 8 coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. They do have a 10-point lead. Here we go, a 2nd down and 8 coming up right here. Play clock down to 3. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff to Saquon. Winds up and shoots for the end zone. A.J. Brown gets drilled on that play. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down and 8. 3rd down coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles, who do have possession right now. 3rd down, Eagles have the ball. Can they pick this one up? I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? 3rd down and 8 coming up here, guys. He'd like to amend that to 28-27. I think that's a closer call. I can see that happening, but they got to double up their points in 1 quarter. Let's see if Washington can do that. Here we go, guys. Play clock down to double zeros. Timeout going to be called by the Philadelphia Eagles. A quick 30-second timeout. Kenny Pickett couldn't get the snap off in time. So to avoid the 5-yard loss on 3rd down and 8 from the 11-yard line, the Philadelphia Eagles call a timeout. All right, guys. What is my favorite NFL team? Michael wants to know. Well, sir, here it is. Right there. Let's go, Cowboys. That's why I cover the Dallas Cowboys games all the time, every time. Always cover the Dallas Cowboys, even when we play the Giants and boo-boo teams that nobody wants to watch. I know, I get it. I hope we can still be friends, guys. Anyways, here we go. We got a 3rd down and 8 coming up. A 3rd down and 8, guys. Michael saying, bruh. I know. I get it. Nobody's perfect. No, it's not. It's not real steel. It's not real steel. All right, guys, 3rd down and 8 coming up. We got a 3rd down and 8 coming up here. There's the snap dropping back. Kenny Pickett will go down. A loss of 11. A sack there for the Washington Commanders defense. And the field goal unit will come out. I am doing that game, Sam. I am doing that game. I will be live for that game. Kenny Pickett gets dropped on that play. This brings up a 4th down, ladies and gentlemen. So 4th down coming up here. Field goal unit going to come out. It is a 10-point game as it sits right now. Field goal unit lined up to kick a 40-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is 27-14. There we go, guys. The field goal is good, and there are points. All right. So, field goal for the Eagles. Eagles fans, if you're an Eagles fan, drop your colors, man. If you're an Eagles fan, drop your colors out there. Field goal for the Eagles. Jake Elliott is a terrible kicker this year. Where y'all at, Eagles fans? Y'all are awfully quiet out there today. Fly, Eagles, fly. You're up by 13 in this one. 215 likes. Cowboys, America's team in your hood. Robert Nunez, thanks for checking in. My guy. All right, guys, we are in the middle of a commercial break. After that drive, the Philadelphia Eagles kick off another field goal. That'll be the score for Philly. Right now, the score is now 27-14. Score is 27-14. Philadelphia has the lead. They're up by 13. When you look at these teams head-to-head, man, it's kind of crazy, though. So Jalen Hurts was the starting quarterback in today's game. He suffered a concussion in the first quarter of the game. We have not seen Jalen Hurts since the first quarter. It has been the Kenny Pickett show. And Kenny Pickett today, guys, so far, he has 10 of 14 for 109. He's got 1 passing touchdown. He does have an interception to go with that as well. 8 fantasy points today for Kenny Pickett. Jalen Hurts exited the game with just 4 fantasy points. So for those of you who are doing fantasy football, that's got to be a tough one for y'all. Also watching the disaster in the Meadowlands, says Mike Hoster. I am a football fan, not just one team. That's why Lisa watches this channel, because she knows that I am a football fan too. Sorry, Eagles, says Manuel Torres. Bob saying 34-17. I agree, Pickett has been decent, says E. Gibson. All right, guys. Wide receivers for these two teams. Oops. Wide receiver groups for these two teams. Coming into this, neither of them have been elite, kind of middle of the pack. Yards per game, targets per game, receptions per game. Those are those 3 columns at the very top, or the 3 rows at the very top right here. Yards per game, targets per game, receptions per game. Eagles bottom in all of those, but only because they have Saquon Barkley, and they don't need to pass the football because they've got some of the best running game in the NFL. Not some of it, the best running game in the NFL. First in rushing yards per game, first in rushing attempts per game, third in yards per attempt, second in rushing touchdowns per game, and first in rushing yards percentage. Almost 50% of all of the yardage they pick up is on the ground. Another return here for Luke McCaffrey. Gets up to about the 37-yard line. A pretty good kick returner, if I do say so myself, for Luke McCaffrey. Anyways, guys, that means that the other 50% of this is either passing yards just because they want to throw the football, or penalties. 49.9% of their total yardage is picked up on the ground. Those are wild numbers for the Philadelphia Eagles. But don't sleep on the Commanders. Obviously, when Austin Eckler is healthy, you got to give him credit. Brian Robinson Jr. has done an amazing job for the Washington Commanders. Jeremy McNichols has contributed to this number here as well. And Jaden Daniels has been very good on the scramble. So these two running games going head-to-head, you know, that's kind of what it's really coming down to, considering that there's no Jalen Hurts. Here's the snap. There's the designed quarterback keep as Jaden Daniels goes around the left-hand side, and he picks up about 7 yards on that rush play. Call it a gain of 6, 2nd down and 4 coming up. Second down and 4 coming up here for the Washington Commanders. How many yards has the Zebras given the Philadelphia Eagles? I will get you that information in just a moment. Second down and 4. Here's the snap. In trouble. Jaden Daniels tries to wind up and throw. Incomplete pass brings up a third down and 4. Third down coming up here for the Washington Commanders. Can they pick up a first down here? All right, guys, what do y'all think? Will the Eagles hold the Commanders to 3 or less on this drive? Third down coming up right here. Washington with the football. There is the snap and the handoff as he falls forward. Jeremy McNichols will pick up 5 yards on third down and 4. First down for Washington. First down for the Washington Commanders with 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. First and 10 coming up. From midfield, right there at the 50. Jaden Daniels looks right and throws right. The catch is made on the right-hand side. Olamide Zaccheaus on the grab, picks up 10 yards. Another first down for the Washington Commanders. That'll move the chains again. First and 10 inside of Philly territory at the 40-yard line. San Francisco injuries and their window is closing, says E. Gibson. The Rams are driving again for pay dirt. 8.5 left in that Jets game. First and 10 out of the shotgun, dropping back, looking left, throwing left. Catch is made by McNichols, who is sandwiched on that one. He will lose a yard on that play. Team tackle by Nakobe Dean and Zach Bond. This will bring up a third down. Excuse me, this will bring up a second down. It's a loss of 1 on the play. The Rams are about to seal the deal. The score is 16-9. LA Rams over New York Jets in that game. You've got that down here for y'all. Down at the bottom there. Boo. Down there. You can zoom in, by the way, guys. Here we go. Second down and 11. A shotgun formation. Motion on the field. There's the snap. Looking right, throwing right. Catch is made. This time, no gain on that play. Keeps the clock going. Third down and 11. Here comes a third down and 11 coming up. 45 seconds left to go in this third quarter. They are going to need to get one more play off on this one. Can the Eagles hold the Commanders to 3 points or less? Looks like 75% of you guys are saying yes on this one. 3 receivers left, shotgun formation. Steps over to the left side now, waiting for the snap, motion on the field. There is the snap, dropping back, looking around. Running out of time, will wind up and fire a dangerous play there. The football will find its way safely to the ground, although that was a very that ball was tipped way up in the air. Could have been picked off. Jaden Daniels lucky that it was not intercepted. Fourth down coming up here. All right, guys, so fourth down and 11, and they are going for it. Here we go. Fourth down and 11 from the 41-yard line. No huddle on this one. 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right, an empty backfield, a big fourth down for Washington from the 42-yard line. Jaden Daniels takes the snap. He's being chased. He's going to scramble. He needs it. He makes a couple guys miss. He gets inside the 10. Inside the 20. Not inside the 10. He gets inside the 20, down at the 11. Just shy of the 10, a big run right there, 30-yard scramble for Jaden Daniels around the right-hand side. First down, a big first down. Let's effing go, Washington Commanders. First down. That puts us inside the red zone. Inside the red zone, guys, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. So that is the end of the third quarter. Daniels is a game changer, says Gibson. Kyron Williams, once again, over 100 rushing yards. Gotta love those Rams uniforms, even with those yellow cracked horn helmets. Huge play there for Jaden Daniels on fourth down and 11. Way to pick that up. Guys, we're gonna cut back to a quick commercial break. So we're in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back, it'll be the end of the third quarter. Once this third quarter is over, or once the fourth quarter is over, the game is over. We've got a score of 27-14 as they trail by 13 right now. The Washington Commanders looking to clinch a playoff spot here. If the Eagles win, it keeps the door open for the Dallas Cowboys. If the Eagles lose, the Dallas Cowboys are effectively out. Anyways, the teams that are on the bubble here for the playoffs, guys, we've got some teams who are looking to get into the playoffs right now. It is the Seattle Seahawks. On the cusp right there, they've got a game that starts in 30 minutes. Seattle Seahawks have a game that starts in 30 minutes, y'all. So in 30 minutes, Seattle will be going up against the Minnesota Vikings. I will have some time off during that live stream. We're only doing 2 games today, this Sunday. We did 2 games yesterday. We'll do 2 games today. We'll do another game tomorrow. We will finish Week 16 with our Monday Night Football match with the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans Saints also statistically have not been completely eliminated from playoffs just yet, but they definitely have been either way. They have a playoff probability of just 1%. They're sitting at 5-9. I don't see a way for them to make it into the playoffs at this point, and I don't even think it's up to them on whether they're in or out. It would take a miracle for New Orleans to get to the top of this table. Anyways, Dallas Cowboys have a much higher chance, a much more likeliness of getting there, especially if the Commanders lose today. That should go up significantly. And then the Dallas Cowboys have to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's going to be easier said than done. I think most of you guys said that the Dallas Cowboys would lose that game. Well, I hope you guys are wrong, personally. But here we go. Guys, we are inside the red zone. Let's get back to this game. A 1st and 10 coming up for Washington. 62% of you guys said that the Philadelphia Eagles would get a stop on this one. 1st and 10, pistol formation from the 11. Here is the snap and a handoff. McNichols will go backwards on that play. Call it a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12 coming up here for Washington. 2nd down and 12 coming up for the Washington Commanders. Go Washington, my second team, says Frederick. Small 1% chance. Cowboys, big 1% chance. Basically, Germ. That's basically exactly what I mean. I mean, they have a big 1% chance. Thanks for calling me out, dude. Appreciate that. No, you're right, though. That's exactly right. Here we go from the 14-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2nd down and 12. Jaden Daniels will dump off short. The 10, the 5, the 4, still on his feet. McNichols will go down. 3rd down and 2 coming up right here. They need 2 more yards. 3rd down coming up for the Washington Commanders. Can they score on this drive? 3rd down and 2. Jaden Daniels should keep this one, man. I say quarterback sneak. Quarterback keep, design quarterback run. Just pick up the 2 yards you need. 3rd down and 2. 13:50 left to go here. 13:50 left to go in this football game. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right. Waiting for the snap is Jaden Daniels. He takes it. He looks right. He scrambles. He winds up, shoots to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus. Touchdown for the Washington Commanders. Touchdown Commanders. Man, the score is now 21-27. It's 20-27. The extra point attempt will be good. My gosh. It is a close game. The over-under for this one, guys, was 47 points. We are officially over. Y'all know that this channel hits the over more often than not, honestly. It's only a 4-point spread. All right, guys. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is 21-27. It is a 6-point game. The Philadelphia Eagles, thank you for hitting that subscribe button to whoever just hit that. Appreciate y'all. We're sitting at 19,290. 10 more subscribers, guys, and we will be at 19,300. If you're out there and you're enjoying this Color Radio broadcast, welcome. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Look, I get it, man. Sometimes you've got some commitment issues. You don't want to subscribe because you don't know if I'm going to be consistent. You don't know if I'm going to be here next week or not. Why waste a subscribe on someone who is still unproven, right? This is just my second year on YouTube right now. Look, my goal is to bring you every snap, every play, and every down, and to bring you the fun and the excitement of football. If I'm doing a good job of doing that for y'all, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are just a few subscribers away from getting to our next benchmark of 19.3. Thank you guys for watching this. My name is Mario Manuel. You are watching Football Nation. Let's effing go. All right, guys, let's take a quick look right now at this right here. So, Jayden Daniels today has completed 14 of 24 passes for 133 yards. He's got 3 passing touchdowns and 1 interception on the day, y'all. He's also got 7 rushes for 67 yards with a longest run of the day for 29 yards. That is 27 fantasy football points for Jayden Daniels. Brian Robinson behind him, 8 carries, just 14 yards for Brian Robinson. Rodriguez has 5 rushing yards, and Jeremy McNichols just 3. So not a great day on the ground. Total yards for the Washington Commanders on the ground, 89 rushing yards. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia Eagles have 186. Let's take a look at the pass catchers here. De'Ami Brown does lead this wide receiver core in receiving yards. 3 targets, 3 receptions, good for 51 receiving yards. He has 6 fantasy football points in full point PPR formats. Terry McLaurin, 6. He's been targeted 4 times. 3 receptions, good for 43 receiving yards. He does have a receiving touchdown. And so does Olamide Zaccheaus. Zaccheaus just picked up that last touchdown there. He has 6 targets, 3 receptions, good for 14 yards, and another receiving touchdown there. Jamison Crowder, one of the longest standing Washington players, has a touchdown today as well. 3 targets, 1 reception, good for 6 yards. It was a 6-yard receiving touchdown. All right, guys, on the other side, the Philadelphia Eagles, who are about to get the football back. There is no Jalen Hurts right now. Instead, we've got Kenny Pickett filling in for Jalen Hurts. Kenny Pickett, 10 targets or 10 passes, 14 passes, 10 completions, 110 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception for Kenny Pickett. He has 8 fantasy points. Here's Kenneth Gainwell getting around the corner, gets up to about the 31-yard line before going down on this kickoff return. Let's get into it. First down coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles will have a 1st and 10 at the 31. All right, guys. Thank you, Up in Class. Puxinwa, Pennsylvania. Okay, I subscribed. Dude, I've seen you in here before. Welcome back, man, and thanks for finally hitting that subscribe button, dude. Appreciate that. I hope they stop the Eagles. Please pray for this, guys. All right, guys. Here we go. Philadelphia Eagles have the football. I'm going to scroll down to get you some more fantasy stats at the bottom there. All right, y'all, here's the snap. And that is swatted down at the line of scrimmage. First play of this drive for Kenny Pickett is an incomplete pass. Washington Commanders looking fired up right now. Do you think that he looks better than Bo Nix so far? I do. Especially since Bo Nix dropped that game to the LA Chargers this week on Thursday Night Football. Bo Nix had a chance to win that one for his team. Couldn't quite get it done on that. So, yeah, I'll give credit to Jayden Daniels. Here we go, 2nd down and 10, football at the 31-yard line. 2nd down and 10, football at the 31. There's the snap and a handoff to Saquon. Saquon finding gaps, being patient, picking up 11 yards. That brings up a 1st down. 1st down for Philly. 1st down for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go. Or as our boy CeeDee Lamb does, right? He does that. He goes that way. 1st down. Something like that. Anyways. Up in Class, no more pleas to save my spread. Lee Glover. Invest 300% into his color commentary. I do, man. I actually do. Probably more than I should be. That's for dang sure. Appreciate that, Lee Glover. Here we go. Out of the pistol formation. There's a snap and a handoff, and backwards he goes. A loss of 5 will be a tackle for loss. Credit to the Washington Commanders. Payne in on that stop right there. Lee, I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Army Vet 87 saying, let's go, boys. With a dog and a baby in the profile picture. Man, that's the cutest profile picture I have ever seen. Got a dog and a baby. It doesn't get cuter than that. All right, guys. 2nd down and 4 coming up. We got a shotgun formation here. Waiting for the snap right now is Pickett. Play clock down to double zeros. There is the snap dropping back. Out of time. Is that a fumble forward? It will be a fumble. It will be scooped up by the Commanders. And he gets chased back the other way. Commanders with a turnover there. Hold on. Let's see this one more time. This might be a fumble recovered by Washington on this 2nd down and 15 play. It looked like a forward pass. Let's see it one more time. That is a forward pass. That's going to come back as a forward pass. It'll bring up a it looked like a scoop. It looked like a fumble. They're going to rule that as an incomplete pass. There's no way that's going to. So here's what happened. He ended up going forward, and right before he gets tackled with his left hand, he had the football in his left hand. He just kind of flicks it forward, but he clearly flicked it forward. Incomplete pass on that one. So the Philadelphia Eagles get lucky. That does bring up a 3rd and 4, though. 3rd and 4 coming up here. Sorry, 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14 coming up here. All right, guys. And it looks like it was with the right hand. I can't tell my left from right. The other left. He tossed that forward with his other left. Anyways, the Philadelphia Eagles now have a 3rd down and 14 situation up to the 38-yard line. They've got McKee on the sideline warming up right now, 3rd-string quarterback. Let's see what happens here with the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, guys, Philly has the ball, 3rd down and 14. Shotgun formation. There's the snap, dropping back in the pocket. In trouble, will wind up and throw. Kenneth Gainwell makes the grab up past the 40, but it's not enough for a 1st down. This will bring up a 4th down and 8. 4th down coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. The punt team will come out, and the Commanders will get another whack at this with 11 and a half minutes left to go. So here comes the punt team for Philly. All right, guys. Will the Commanders score a touchdown on this drive? If they do, that would give them a 1-point lead. Fair catch going to be called right there, guys. And that's going to put the football at the 13. They're going to a quick commercial. No, they're just cutting the players back and forth. They are going to a commercial. All right, guys, I got another live stream coming up after this, but we are going to take a break in between this stream and the next one. So in about 3 hours at 6:50, I guess that's 4 hours from now, I will be going live again. Now, there's still plenty of time left in this football game. And to bring it back full circle, guys, I will be covering the Dallas Cowboys, every game for the Dallas Cowboys, probably from now until the end of forever, which means I will be covering this game in Week 18 for the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Who knows, man? If the Commanders lose this game, it might legitimately come down to this matchup for the Dallas Cowboys to get into the playoffs, and then we'd have basically every game right now is a playoff game for the Dallas Cowboys, but we're talking about the Washington Commanders right now. So if the Commanders win this game, they will clinch a playoff spot. Then they have to play the Atlanta Falcons, and then they will play the Dallas Cowboys, but they will already be in the playoffs no matter what. This playoff picture can be shaken up and will be shaken up big time. Before I get to that, the Philadelphia Eagles, Dallas Cowboys will play them next week, and then Dallas Cowboys will play Washington. So tough schedule for Dallas. We've got the Buccaneers today, the Eagles next week, and then we've got the Washington Commanders after that. If the Cowboys win all 3 of those games, man, and we get some losses up here from our divisional rival, then there's a good chance that, well, there's a slim chance, but a chance nevertheless that we could get in. The Jets need to move to San Antonio. The San Antonio Jets would actually still make sense, man, because Lackland Air Force Base is where all, isn't that where all, isn't San Antonio, Texas, Lackland Air Force Base where all Air Force recruits have to check into? Isn't this like the hub for that? Isn't that what San Antonio is? So if you were the San Antonio Jets, that would still make sense. Also, the city of San Antonio right now is in the middle of doing some construction on the San Antonio airport, so we're going to be getting expansions there as well. Not a bad call right now. Good call on keeping Hurts out. We need him healthy for the postseason. Let's take a look at the season breakdown. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Let's take a look at that breakdown there. This is what the postseason looks like right now. Yep, I am a U.S. Air Force vet, says Mike Hoster. So, yeah, if San Antonio got a football team and we were the San Antonio Jets, that would be pretty cool. All right, guys, Detroit Lions right now at number 1 in this division. In this division and in the NFC, in the conference. Eagles down here at number 2. Anyways, not what we're talking about. We've got action on the field. There's a snap and a throw to the right-hand side. The catch is made. This time it is De'Ami Brown again. So let's get back to the drive chart, and we will get to that other information here shortly. Thank you for your service, guys. Here we go. First and second down and 5 coming up. Commanders trail by 6. There is the snap, wind up and throw. Jaden Daniels had to get rid of that football. The Jets about to move to San Antonio, says Disc Golf. Third down and 5. The Jets need a new quarterback, says Guy. Third down and 5. Will the Commanders score a touchdown on this drive? 55% of you guys say no. Here comes a big third down. They need this, guys. Third down and 5 from the 18-yard line. Washington with the football. Motion on the field right now. Looks like Zach Ertz is in motion. There's the snap, dropping back, winding up and throwing. Robinson has to adjust to make the grab, but he makes it. First down right there for Washington. First down, Washington Commanders. Looks like the pass is short middle to Brian Robinson. Looks like the defensive holding on that play will be declined, guys. Defensive holding declined on that play. It'll be a first down here for the Washington Commanders. Let's go. Aaron Rodgers to become the backup quarterback for the Los Angeles Rams. They should make him the backup quarterback to Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay. Talk about insulting. Hey, but Baker Mayfield, talk about having a hell of a season for Baker Mayfield. Here we go, guys. First and 10, shotgun formation. This time from the 26-yard line. A look at a throw to the left-hand side. It's going to be a gain of about 10, 15. Big first down picked up there for Luke McCaffrey on the left-hand side. First down for the Washington Commanders again. First down. And we are 5 subscribers away from reaching our goal with 10 minutes left to go, guys. If you're feeling generous, hit that subscribe button. Would love to be friends with you guys. Thank y'all for checking in. All right, guys, 9:55 left to go here. We got 9:55 left to go. There is the snap from the 39. A deep shot downfield. Jaden Daniels, incomplete pass. That'll bring up a second down and 10. Retired. He should. He lives in the past, says Lisa. Welcome, Wade Tuckness. Welcome back. All right, guys. Incomplete pass on that first down brings up a big second down here. So second down and 10 coming up for Jaden Daniels and this Washington Commanders football team. Jaden Daniels looking to become that guy. Thank you, guys. Fist bumps for y'all for helping us get to that 19-3. There's the snap. Daniels winds up, fires. The catch is made up to the 50-yard line. That's good for a first down, Washington. First down, Commanders. Let's go. Where is everyone today? Christmas shopping? I know, Germ. No, I don't know. Maybe they're burnt out on football right now. They're burnt out on football for the most part. A lot of teams being eliminated out of the playoffs. A lot of people don't care right now until the playoffs start. That's okay. You guys are the real fans right now. Thank y'all for watching. Here's a big play. The 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, the end zone. Touchdown, Washington Commanders. Touchdown. Let's go. 50 yards on that play. So there's a flag on the field. Too many men on the field. The penalty will be declined. Touchdown, Olamide Zaccheaus. Touchdown, Washington. Dave saying my prediction is doable. 12 men on the field. Terrible job. Darius Slay going slow out there. And he's like, bro, hit me. Olamide Zaccheaus with another one, guys. That is a huge play for Zaccheaus today. He is just going off. Take a look over here on the right-hand side. Zaccheaus, 7 targets, 63 yards, 22 fantasy points with 2 touchdowns. Oh, man. All right, guys. I'm going to ask y'all again. Final time, I'm going to ask this one. Who will win this game? The extra point attempt is up, and it's good, and the Washington Commanders take a 1-point lead. All right, guys. This is pretty wild right now. This is pretty crazy right now. Eagles, Commanders. The Commanders take their first lead of the day. That is the 4th passing touchdown for Jaden Daniels. You see that over here on the right-hand side? 36 fantasy points for Jaden Daniels this week against the Philadelphia Eagles, man. He's completed 9 of 31 for 220 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. He started off slow with an interception, but he has been doing a great job today. Olamide Zaccheaus, how about him too, man? So offensively, the Washington Commanders on average score 28 points per game. That is 6th in the NFL. And today they have 28 points against the Philadelphia Eagles, whose defense is pretty solid. I don't have the yards per game or the yards per play. I've got the yards for this game right now. So they average, on average, the Washington Commanders average 373 total yards per game. Right now they're sitting at 306, but that is enough to have a 1-point lead over the Philadelphia Eagles. They have been great inside the red zone today. They are also have been great all season long inside the red zone and on third down efficiency. Offensively, they have been really good. And if Jalen Hurts was healthy, I'm willing to bet this would be a very different story, because defensively, the Washington Commanders are not that good. Points per game allowed, they give up on average 22 points per game. They've given up 27 points today to the Philadelphia Eagles, and that is without Jalen Hurts. Imagine if he was in, they'd probably have a 40-burger right now on Washington. Anyways, Washington has a 1-point lead right now. The Philadelphia Eagles came into this game as the number 1 ranked team in the NFL, and this is what Jaden Daniels has been doing against this defense, a defense that gives up just 17 points per game. A defense that gives up less than 275 yards, or about 275 yards per game. We're not even done with this 4th quarter. Jaden Daniels has already put up 306 against these guys. Yards per play, 4.7. It's looking a lot better than that for Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. Third down efficiency, Jaden Daniels has converted on third downs all day long. Specifically, on third downs, Jaden Daniels has converted 6 of 11, so over 50% success rate for the Washington Commanders on third downs. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia Eagles today have completed just 3 of 12 on first downs. Kenny Pickett cannot convert those big third down situations. They've been struggling in that aspect. So here are the Washington Commanders sending this football back to the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be returned at the 10, the 20, 25, 30, 35 going down right there. Gets up to the 35-yard line. This brings up a first down for Philly. Let's bring up the drive chart one more time. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for watching this live stream. You're watching Football Nation. I am your host, Mario Manuel. We got about 1,000 of you guys hanging out here right now. Thank you for sticking around. We will be doing another game today. Look, if this is your first time watching, stick with me. I'm going to try to keep y'all entertained throughout the rest of this game. It is a 1-point game. Not even a 1-possession game. It is just a 1-point game. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 for Philly. Here's the snap and a handoff to Saquon Barkley, who goes around the left-hand side. Call it a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 coming up for Philadelphia. 2nd down. 8:51. The clock is hot. This brings up a 2nd down and 5. Saquon Barkley's stats over on the right-hand side for y'all. Guys, 148 rushing yards on 26 attempts, 2 rushing touchdowns. He's got 26 fantasy points. Here we go, 2nd down and 5. BS move, saying, weird how Hurts gets a concussion. It actually wasn't weird, dude. I saw it in real time, and that guy, his head bounced off the ground. 2nd down and 5. There's the snap. There's the handoff. This time, Saquon Barkley will pick up about 4 yards on that play. Call it a gain of 3. 3rd down and 2. And Washington Commanders fans, you can see them being zoomed in on and flexing out there. Here we go, guys. We've got a 3rd down and 2 coming up right now for the Philadelphia Eagles. Can the Eagles win this game? We still have 58% of you guys on 90 votes saying that the Eagles will win this one. We're facing a 3rd down, and they have only converted 3 third downs today. Shotgun formation. Pickett gets the snap. Little play action, winds up and throws. The catch not made. Incomplete pass on 3rd down and 1. Brings up a 4th down here. 4th down for the Philadelphia Eagles. The Washington Commanders get the stop. 4th down and 2. Go for it or nah. 4th down and 1, guys. 4th down and 1. Go for it or nah. They have yet to cross midfield. They're on their own. Here we go. Shotgun formation. They are going to go for it, guys. They are going to go for it. Here we are. Lined up. There is the snap. Kenny Pickett fires. Yes, the pass is caught. The pass is caught. 1st down, Philadelphia Eagles. That'll move the sticks for Philly. Devontae Smith on the grab for 4 yards. A little rattled after that one. 1st down for Philly. Here we go. A 1st down for the Philadelphia Eagles after that grab. No punt on that play. They went for it. The decision to roll the dice turned out to be a good one. Although Devontae Smith is on the sideline right now. He gets up. Seems to be okay. All right, he's up. He's good. Got winded on that one. Must have had the air knocked out of his lungs. He did get sandwiched pretty hard. It was a team tackle on him right there. That extra weight probably cracked a rib, man. But he did his job. He got that 1st down. 1st down here for Philly. We got a 1st and 10 from the 47 after that huge 4th down grab. Here we go. 7 minutes left to go. A ballsy move, man. A gutsy call there for the Philadelphia Eagles. We've got a pro set formation here. Philly with the football. There's the snap. A blitz coming in. Can Pickett fire and find his man? Yes, it is Saquon Barkley. No, he can't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete pass. Saquon made the catch, guys. He made the catch. He has control. He goes down, and that pass is broken up by Bobby Wagner, who sticks through it the entire way. Oh, that's the right call by the officials. That ball wasn't technically secure, and Bobby Wagner did a great job at staying through that play all the way through. Man, you gotta love Bobby Wagner, man. 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles, who have the football at their own 47. Here's a snap and a handoff to Saquon Barkley up to the 50-yard line. 3rd down coming up here. 3rd down for the Philadelphia Eagles, guys. 3rd down for the Philadelphia Eagles. Will they convert here? Will they convert this 3rd down here? It looks like they're going for it on 4th down situations. Maybe they won't need to on this one. What's up, AJ Money? Thanks for checking in, homie. Here we go. 3rd down and 7. Can they convert? Shotgun formation, motion on the field. Stepping out to the right-hand side is Devontae Smith. Here is the snap. Pickett looks left, throws left, up in the air. Incomplete pass. Brings up a 4th down. 4th down and 7 coming up for the Philadelphia Eagles. Go for it or nah. They're down by 1. If they punt, what do you think? 4th and 7 this time. 4th and 7, not 73. Go for it or nah. saying field goal. Guys, they're way back right now at the 50-yard line. They won't be able to hit this field goal. You're outside of field goal range. You're too close to really want to punt, but it looks like they are going to go for it, guys. 4th down coming up here, a 4th and 7, and there's the snap. Pickett on a 4th down with 6-man rush coming in. He connects. A.J. Brown gets the 1st down. 1st down, Philadelphia. Wow. That is going to be a 1st down, keeping the clock hot. 6 minutes left to go. Again on 4th down, they pick that one up. 1st down, Philly. A.J. Brown on the reception there. My gosh, they absolutely needed that. That was such a... Now, that one, I don't know if that one was as gutsy as it was stupid, but either way, it was a 1st down. So at the end of it, it's brilliant. At the end of it all, a brilliant call leads to a 1st and 10. Saquon Barkley from the 40, looks like the 35-yard line, maybe the 36. Will gain about 1.5 yards on that one. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. So 2nd down coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. Football up to the 34. Football up to the 34. Let's see what happens here. All right, guys. So Jalen Hurts exited the game on the 11th play of this game. C.J. Gardner-Johnson was disqualified for 2 personal fouls. We've got a 2nd down and 9. There's the snap out of the shotgun. Kenny Pickett in trouble. He tries to scramble. He will get sacked on that play. A loss of 6 as Holmes gets to him on that 2nd down and 9. This will bring up a 3rd down and 15 after the sack lunch delivered by the Washington Commanders on Kenny Pickett. And so a 3rd down and 15. That puts them back outside of field goal range, guys. This would be a monster kick to try and knock this one back here. Marshawn Lattimore going into the blue tent for the Washington Commanders secondary. Here we go. Here we go. 3rd down and 15 coming up. 3rd and 15. Shotgun formation from the 41. Pickett takes the snap on 3rd down. Pickett steps up through the pocket on the scramble. Gets to the 35. Gives himself up shy of the 30. What kind of a throw was that? What was that? The official saw the late hit, and he goes like this. Like the weirdest throw of a flag I've ever seen. They might want to, I don't know if they're going to pick that flag up or not, guys. They might wave that one off. And he's saying, so there's a flag here. They're trying to say, barely got here. No worries. Thanks for checking in, Michael. Butler needs to chill. Who, Jimmy Butler? Is there a Butler in the chat? I don't know what's going on. I haven't read the chat, guys. I apologize for not being able to read that chat. Y'all know that the game comes first. Anyways, there was no flag on that play after all. They're going to pick up that flag. No penalty at the end of it, so this does bring up a 4th down and 7, guys, after the 8-yard scramble from Kenny Pickett. At least that puts them inside of field goal range for Jake Elliott. This would give them a 2-point lead. A 50-yard field goal attempt for Jake Elliott. Will he hit this one? Let's find out. A 50-yard field goal attempt. Timeout going to be called. All right, Washington wants to talk this over. Washington wants to talk this one over. I think they're just trying to ice the kicker. If Jake Elliott misses this one, guys, then the Washington Commanders would be in great position to win this game. I'm pretty sure if the Commanders win this game, that would eliminate the Dallas Cowboys from playoff contention. So I'm rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles here, but the Commanders have been doing a great job of keeping this game interesting. All right, 4th down and 7 coming up. A 4th down and 7 coming up here for the Philadelphia Eagles. The field goal unit coming out. Right-hand side, y'all, from the right hash. All right, we got the kick here from the right hash. A 50-yard field goal attempt for Jake Elliott. The snap is good. The kick is up. That kick is, this time, not short. It is good, and the score is now 30-28, and the Philadelphia Eagles take the lead there. So with that kick, guys, with that kick, the Eagles take the lead. It's a 2-point game. Oh, man. 192 votes. You guys still believe that the Eagles will win this game? We're going to let you guys chew on that for a little bit. All right, guys. Now, I know who a lot of you guys, who your favorite team is. But I want to ask you guys, and I want you all to dig deep and genuinely tell me off the top of your, from the bottom of your heart, who is the best team in the NFL right now? Who is the best team in the NFL right now? No BS, no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm going to pull up this, I'm going to pull up the playoff pictures for you guys one more time. Out of these teams that you see right here, right now, this season, who is the best team in the NFL? I see Lions, Bills, Baltimore, Lions, Detroit, Lions. Y'all are saying a lot of Lions out there. The best team in football is Football Nation. Man, y'all are saying the Bills. Doc's saying the Chiefs, obviously. All right, guys, there's the kickoff back to the Washington Commanders. Commanders going to bring that football out to about the 35. Here comes Jaden Daniels one more time. I see someone say Vikings. Man, hey, don't sleep on the Minnesota Vikings, man. These Minnesota Vikings are 12-2, and I understand it's Sam Darnold, who has had a terrible career up until this season, but the numbers don't lie, man. This Minnesota Vikings team is in the NFC North, and they are going up against the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers twice a season, and they are 12-2. So this Vikings team is also pretty effing solid. I see y'all saying Packers out there. There's potential. All right, here we go, guys. From the 35-yard line, Jaden Daniels will wind up and throw. Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd down and 10. All right, y'all, here we go. Okay. Scared myself. Let's turn that off. All right, guys, we got a 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Washington Commanders. Can they, Ravens, ? Throw a shoe, says Rebecca. Here we go, 2nd down and 10, empty backfield for Washington. There is the snap. Jaden Daniels drops back, winds up, fires. Catch is made, a gain of 5. Looks like Jeremy McNichols, the 2nd-string running back, was there to make that catch. This will bring up a 3rd down. So it was 2nd and 10, a gain of 5, brings up a 3rd and 5. 3rd down coming up here for the Washington Commanders. 3rd down coming up here. We've got an empty backfield. There's the snap, dropping back on the move right now. Jaden Daniels will fire up in the air. It's intercepted. And we come back the other way. The 40, the 30, the Philadelphia Eagles get the football. 1st down, Philly. Let's effing go. Picked off on that one, man. The Dallas Cowboys stay alive, says the Disc Golf. Cowboys believe, says Leola. Let's go. Oh, man. I don't know why Jaden Daniels was trying to put that one there, man. It's a tough throw. You got to do better than that, man. You got to do better than that. Terrible position to find yourself in now. Darius Slade Jr. was the one who broke up that pass. It was intercepted by Reed Blankenship, but another big INT right there for the Philadelphia Eagles. Great job by the Eagles defense there. Washington keeps shooting their own feet, says Mike Hoster. All right, guys. What on earth dance move is that? Worst celebration I think I've ever seen. All right, guys, Philadelphia gets the football back. Philadelphia now has the ball. This time it's a 1st and 10 from the 27. They will keep the football down on the ground. No hurry to get back there. No need to call the timeout either. This brings up a 2nd down and 13. It is a loss of 3. I think 37-31 for the final, Army Vet. I think the final score of this game will be 33-28. I think the final score of this game will be 33-28. Philadelphia Eagles win 33-28. All right, guys, we've got a shotgun formation here. We've got a shotgun formation as we approach the 2-minute warning. 7 seconds left on the play clock. There is the snap, dropping back, winds up, throws. A.J. Brown on the grab on 2nd and 13, picks up 8 yards. That brings up a 3rd down and 5. Timeout will be called here by the Washington Commanders to stop the clock. Timeout will be called here by the Washington Commanders to stop the clock. 3rd down and 4 coming up. 37-28 says Wade Tuckness. Why not? Yeah, why take your foot off the gas? No way. Eagles fans, I see y'all out there. Let's go, says M. Hep. Let's go, bro. Kenny Pickett doing an admirable job right now. Take a look at that. Kenny Pickett. He does have 143 passing yards. 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 10 fantasy points today. Really, it's the Saquon Barkley show. But Kenny Pickett on 4th downs, man. Those 4th down plays for Kenny Pickett have been huge. Here we go, guys. 3rd and 5 coming up here. 3rd down and 5. A shotgun formation. From the 22-yard line, there is the snap. Kenny Pickett drops back, winds up, throws. The pass is bobbled. Devontae Smith drops the ball. Bro, how do you drop that ball? You were wide open. Incomplete pass. Will bring up a field goal here. So here comes the field goal unit for the Philadelphia Eagles, guys. Jake Elliott going to get another kick here. Jake Elliott going to get one more. How do you drop that, Devontae? 1 minute and 58 seconds left to go in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually approaching the 2-minute warning. Here's the extra point. Here's the field goal attempt from the right hash. A big kick squeaks in. 40-yard field goal is good for the Philadelphia Eagles. They are back up by 5. So the Philadelphia Eagles are back up by 5. The score is 33-28. And 54% of you guys are still saying that the Eagles are going to win this game. Thank you, Daniel Wilson. Daniel Wilson, check it in. Thanks. All right. Iced, says Katie Espresso. What do you think, guys? Are the Commanders cooked? Say Y for yes, N for no. Are the Commanders cooked? Is this game over? What do you think? Sergio Pickett coming in hot with 10 fantasy points. Certified baller. Please, Daniels, please, says Lil Landon. My gosh. Need a pick 6 and a 2-point attempt for a 41-28, says Fresh Fielder. Wade saying, yeah, they're cooked. Ramsey, Roberts saying they're cooked. I don't know, man. It's a 5-point game. They're about to get the football back with a timeout left to go inside the 2-minute drill. They've got 1:58, so plenty of time there. I'm still nervous, says Guy. Oh, yes, it's over, says Antoine. I don't know, man. I don't think it's over, guys. I don't think it's over. I benched Jaden Daniels this week. Dude, I did too. I benched Jaden this week for Lamar Jackson. Should have just gone with I don't know. How do you the fact that I had both of those guys as my quarterbacks available to me, that's wild. 35 fantasy points for Jaden Daniels right now. This game could be a touchdown here would make it 34. Extra point attempt 35, 35, 33, says Select Models. Welcome back, Select. It's not over, says Leola. I'm telling you, man, another Hail Mary for the Commanders. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Rookie of the year, and he's going to prove it, says Mad Steve. Imagine a Hail Mary, says Michael and Marco family. Guys, if y'all have been here for at least 5-10 minutes and you're thinking to yourself, man, how did I even get stuck on this channel? That means you guys are enjoying it. Be sure to hit that like button, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. UFL will start as soon as the NFL season is over. Antoine saying, gotta be. Marie saying it's over. I don't think so, guys. Daniels could become a hero, says Daniel Wilson. There's still time. There is still time, says Michael. That's what I'm saying. All right, guys, here we go. All right, y'all. 1:58 left to go. There's the kickback. This will be returned. The 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, the 50, the 40, the 30. I'm just kidding. No, he got stopped, guys. He got stopped. I tried. No. They got stopped right there. I'm sorry to pull on your heartstrings right there. Don't worry. There was stop. Illegal formation right here. It's going to be an illegal formation. It's going to be against the Philadelphia Eagles. That was mean, says. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Fooled me, says Wade. Yeah, definitely took off before that grab was made, so that's going to be a penalty there against the Philadelphia Eagles. But that is still going to be really good field position for the Washington Commanders. They did get up to the 50-yard line here, just shy of the 50, at about the 44-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 43. 1st and 10 coming up for the Washington Commanders at the 43-yard line. We do have a shotgun formation. They're showing blitz. They'll rush 4. There's the snap. Jaden Daniels does connect with an intended receiver on the right-hand side. Zacchaeus getting a lot of targets. This brings up a 2nd down and 3. Football up to midfield. So now we're at the 50-yard line. Here comes a 2nd down. Let's bring up the drive chart one more time for you guys. Here we go. There's the snap from the 50, a handoff to Brian Robinson, who goes forward. He does pick up the 1st down, gets up to about the 45. 1st down here for Washington. 1st down for the Commanders inside of Eagles territory. 1:21 left to go. The clock is hot. Do not forget, guys, this game is almost over. With less than 2 minutes left to go. We're approaching the 1-minute mark here. There's the snap. Jaden Daniels drops back, looks left, throws left. Catch is made, goes out of bounds. Terry McLaurin stops the clock with 1:06 left to go. 1st down there for the Washington Commanders. All right, guys. Great catch right there for Terry McLaurin on that play, left-hand side. That is good for a 1st down. The Washington Commanders with the final last gasp drive, guys. 1st and 10. 1:06 left to go in this game with the clock stopped. There's the snap, and here comes the blitz. Jaden Daniels will make a man miss. He scrambles on the quarterback keep. He goes forward and picks up the 1st down. 1st down for Washington. The clock still is hot, though, so you got to get back to the line of scrimmage and get a play called quickly. That does get them to the 23-yard line, the hurry-up offense. Jaden Daniels takes the snap. He winds up and throws. The catch is made by Terry McLaurin. Get back to the line of scrimmage and spike it. 1 timeout remaining for Washington. I will say that. 2nd down. Jaden Daniels wants to get another playoff. No spike here. Here we go. 2nd down and 4 with 30 seconds left. Pump fake, quarterback keep, designed quarterback run, gets stuffed just a yard shy. A couple of blades of grass shy of a 1st down. Timeout will be called there. Final timeout for the Washington Commanders. 3rd down and inches, guys. Football inside the red zone at the 14-yard line. This could be it, y'all. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Coming up for the Washington Commanders. Thank you, Disc Golf, for the breaking news. We did hit that goal of 19-3. How far can we push it today? Can we get to 19-4 by the end of the Cowboys game? Can we get to 19-5 by the end of the Cowboys game? Let's see what happens here. All right, guys. I need my Valium, says Wade Tuckness. 3rd down and 1, guys. They are 6 of 12 today. The Washington Commanders are. A 3rd down and 1 from the 14-yard line in a shotgun formation. Here we go. Jaden Daniels waiting to take the snap. He takes it. He hands that off. Brian Robinson up the middle to the 10. That's good for a 1st down. They got to hurry up and spike this one. Play clock. Not a factor now. Game clock with 13 seconds. Take the snap. Put it down. 10 seconds left to go, guys. This might be the final play of the game. Maybe 2 more. 10 seconds left to go. 2nd down and goal from the 9-yard line. Here we go. Here we go. Empty backfield here. 2 receivers left. 3 receivers left. 2 to the right. 2nd and goal. There is the snap. Jaden Daniels drops back, fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown, Washington Commanders! Jamison Crowder with the 2nd on the day. Touchdown number 5 for the Washington Commanders. Touchdown, Washington! Oh my gosh. And the Commanders will win this one. I think that will eliminate the Dallas Cowboys, man. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure our goose is cooked with that one. Here we go. All right, guys, they are going to go for a 2-point conversion here. They are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Man, they have outscored the Philadelphia Eagles big time here in this 4th quarter. 20 points, about to make it 22 with this 2-point conversion attempt. There's the snap and the handoff, and it goes in, and it is good. And the extra point attempt, the 2-point conversion is good. It becomes a 3-point game. 6 seconds left to go here. Philadelphia Eagles. Man, that is rough, guys. Oh, man. My second team, says Frederick Mack. 33-36, guys. Washington with the lead now. Unbelievable. What a play right there. Jaden Daniels finding Jamison Crowder. Guys, Jaden Daniels today, 24 of 39 for 257 passing yards and 5 passing touchdowns. He has 44 fantasy points today. Jamison Crowder scored twice. Olamide Zaccheaus scored twice. Terry McLaurin has a touchdown. I mean, just... Oh, man, there should have been a false start there. There should have been a false start on that play. They're showing it one more time. The official didn't throw the flag. I don't know how the official didn't see that false start. He beat the ball on the snap. Missed call right there, guys. They're showing that one again, and the Zebras definitely missed one on that one. A 5-yard penalty versus the touchdown. Very different situation. All right, guys, so here come the Philadelphia Eagles. They are going to start doing the laterals. Let's see if they can get this one. Another lateral goes backwards, cutting forward, and a big gain here. The 20, the 25, fumbles the football backwards. Who will recover? That is the game, guys. Game over. The final score, Washington 36 and the Philadelphia Eagles 3. Oh, my gosh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this live stream color radio broadcast. The final score of the game, 36-33. The Philadelphia Eagles will lose this game to the Washington Commanders. The next few games coming up for Philadelphia, guys, after this loss here, the next few games for Philadelphia will be against the Dallas Cowboys next week, and then a divisional matchup with the New York Giants. The next games coming up, the next 2 games for the rest of the season here with the Washington Commanders. They will play the Atlanta Falcons and then our Dallas Cowboys. Guys, I will be off for this next live stream. I will be live for the Dallas Cowboys versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching this live stream. My name is Mario Manuel, and until next time, let's effing go. I will see you guys tonight at 6:50 when I am live for Sunday Night Football. Peace out, everyone.